Got the roots, he let the beats build, bitch. And we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section. Cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it G. Always be the same me. While I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No. Got the roots, he let the beats build, bitch. And we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section. Cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it G. Always be the same me. While I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No.
What's going on? What's going on? We live from the boxing session. God damn it. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Listen, another one like the other one. Same super heated. We back again. You know what I'm saying? Like we always is. If you want to join the panel, links in the chat. I'm back. I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? Don, so if you want to come back on, the link is in the chat. We here ready to go. So, fight week, but not really an exciting fight week. Because Keyshawn Davis isn't fighting this weekend, so it's not too exciting. You know what I'm saying? So that gives us another weekend off of boxing. So gives us some time to do some other shit. You get what I'm saying? So that's the good thing. Gives us the opportunity to do some other things, talk about some other sports. Just kick it, man. So waiting on everybody to come through for Fred's show. We had a good time over there, man, talking about my boy TB. And, man, tomorrow we'll have some homegirls come through tomorrow. Set, ready to go. What he running from? He ain't running from him. He ain't running from him, big dog. I'm letting you know that right now. They're not running from each other. They ready to go. They gonna fight. I'm telling you. And I'm looking forward to it. Most definitely looking forward to it. But yeah, man, we ready. We set, ready to go, man. We live, baby. We got some shit planned for the next couple of weeks. There's some good fights. We went over the fights yesterday for Top Rank, and dude, there's some good shit coming, man. PBC. Then we had it scheduled out. I think it's July. I mean, let me look at because we gotta look up Danny Garcia. I want to look up Danny Garcia's. That's what I want to do. I want to look. I know we got like Andy Ruiz sometime soon. I know we got Ryan Garcia, weak ass. Let me see. Where you see that at, Don? I don't know. Where did you see that at? That ain't true. He in training camp right now, bro. We got this, man. Where's the schedule at, bro? That's the only thing about it, man. We have no schedules. I don't know. I ain't put no thought into it, big dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. We got my mans coming through here, man. Mr. All Positive Network. You understand what I'm saying? What's going on, man?
Peace and blessings. Hello, world. How's everybody doing, man? I'm just spreading positive vibes and life lessons. You doing okay, Cal?
Hey, listen, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great.
I-
Feeling great. Feeling good. How are you?
I'm feeling
Now,
great too, man. I'm glad you're feeling great.
now we go. Now. Listen, I want to talk about some boxing, but more importantly, right? We had TB on Fred's show,
Mhm.
and we've given everybody the blueprint by having women on this channel, telling them what certain things they like and what they dislike and what to get them to like. You know what I mean? We've done all of that, and people still haven't got it done.
Mhm.
I feel like it's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've done everything that I could do as a host and brother in this thing. I feel like I've done all I can do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you done your part, man. It ain't on you no more, man. You can lead a horse to the water, but they gotta drink it.
Right, right. Before we get into kicking it, chopping up about that, I'm gonna go through some boxing. Deshaun Brown, what's going on? We're gonna go through the schedule for the PBC. We'll go through the schedule for the top rank, and then we'll go from there. So let me go ahead and do
Hey,
that. Real quick.
yo, Cal, September 10th, man. That's the biggest women's card ever, right there.
That's the only women's card ever.
Nah, there's been other women's cards, man, but this is big
Nah,
right here.
it,
This is
it ain't
big right here, though,
it
man.
ain't been no women's cards like this.
Yeah, I agree. It ain't been a women's card like this, man, but I think Michaela Mayer might edge out Baumgartner, man. I like them both, man. I really like Baumgartner, but I think Michaela Mayer might beat her, man.
Man, Michaela Mary got some dog in it, though, bro. I'm gonna keep it a
That's what
buck.
I'm saying. That girl's a juvenile delinquent, man.
And she fuck with niggas.
Well, that don't mean much.
Nah, nah,
Yeah,
nah,
uh,
nah.
that don't
I'm
mean
saying
much.
like, yeah. Let's go to PBC first.
All
Let's
right.
go that route. Let's show the PBC some love for once. So, week after next, we got Garcia Benavidez. Not
Man.
getting a lot of publicity.
Hmm.
I think it deserves more publicity than what it's getting. But Garcia versus Benavidez.
How you think Garcia can handle that 154 though?
I think he's gonna be all right, bro. Cause he already a bigger guy.
Yeah, but man, he wasn't that good at 147 though. I think Garcia maxed out at 140 is what he can do.
Hey, Kev, come on the panel, Kev. Damn, that's on the panel. But they got Gary Russell on that card too.
Okay.
Kornowski, he on that joint. What the fuck is
Okay.
that?
Oh,
Hey, I gotta see your face, bro. That was too fast, man. You gotta move around or something. That camera ain't looking too. Dab. You got to dab. All right, okay. All right. We good.
yeah,
We
dudes
good.
dudes really be trying to they be trolling like that with the camera and stuff like that, man, trying to show new
Yeah.
stuff.
Right side, bring your ass on the panel, man. We here. Down, what's up, big dog?
What's up, bro? I
Are you
was the
nervous?
dude in the chat talking about Ennis being afraid of Rashidi Ellis or not wanting to fight him at least.
Nah. See, you got to think. It's about timing right now. Kev, what's going on, Kev? It's about
What up?
timing, bro. There's no reason for him to fight him right now. It's like no incentive. It's not even
I
like a
mean,
resume thing.
yo, bro,
He trying to get
they
to
close.
the big dogs.
Yo, you
He
got a
can't.
cigarette or something? All right, baby.
Damn, I done stumped my damn toe.
But I get that the timing don't line up, but I'm a Jerron Ennis fan, right? Like that's my guy, right? Like even if he's acting shy about fighting Rashidi Ellis, I think Boots would wash Rashidi. I think Boots would wash Bud. I think Boots would wash Spence. And I
Nah,
have an
man. I don't
issue.
know about that.
I don't know
I
about why. Hold on
I
now.
don't know about
I have
watching.
an issue. I have an issue with Boots not fight with when Boots not fighting Rashidi because I think Rashidi is the most talented guy that will fight him. Just like right after Crawford and Spence fight, Boots will be the next most talented guy. So just like I think they should have to fight him after they fight, Boots should have to fight Rashidi right now. Why not?
Why
Like
would they
this is
fight?
the best guy available.
Done. Why would they fight right now though? They both lose. Like nobody wins. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, Rashidi wants to fight right now. So
Rashidi's not proven though.
what?
Rashidi Ellis is like 15.
He's not gonna be the guy to cut Boots into that limelight though. He needs like a Thurman or Ugas, somebody like that.
Yeah, it's not really worth it to either one of them for real.
But I can't say that.
Hey, Max, you cutting up.
Somebody breaking up bad.
Make sure shit's chopping up.
Max, you chopping up.
Max, turn your phone off and turn it back on, man, and come back. But listen to what I'm saying though. Right? You gotta think about this, right? Rashidi Ellis just got to Showtime, right?
Right.
So they have to build towards that, bro. They're not gonna just throw them both in there right now. You got Stanley Onis still out there with a belt. You still got Jamal what's his last name, man?
Charlo.
But nah. See,
Jamal,
it'll be different. It'll be different if I thought it was on some let's build type shit. But I can't say that. I can't give him that excuse because whenever Virgil Ortiz come up, it's not no let's build. Whenever Stanley Onis come up, it's not no let's build. So why when Rashidi Ellis come up, it's talking about some let's build, let's make the fight, let's marinate the fight.
okay,
That sounds like some spook shit.
Don, let me tell you this though. That's the same thing that happened with Castile Clayton. It's like why am I going backwards to fight you? I'm going backwards. That's what I told Jerron Ennis that Terrence Crawford and Earl Smith wasn't going to fight him because they'll be going backwards. There's no incentive to fight him, man. There's no incentive.
Yeah, but the thing is, they better get him now before it's too late. They better pull Trinidad.
It's already too late, though. It's already too late.
I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
What Trinidad and Larry Holmes used to do. They used to always fight the younger guys coming up so they wouldn't have to deal with them later. That's what Trinidad and Larry Holmes used to do that a lot. So they better get Boots now before 2 years from now. And 2 years from now, they're not going to stand a chance at beating.
Bro, they don't stand a chance at beating him now.
I don't think that they're going to ever fight him.
I feel like it's like background noise.
They don't stand. Nah, that's old dude who was just talking. That's A4 or whatever. AD,
all
I think.
positive.
Oh, let me just hang on.
But
okay,
they aren't going to ever fight Boots. They won't ever fight him. It just don't make sense.
They don't need to. They already know what they've done.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, it's so choppy.
Am I choppy too?
There's a lot of choppy shit going on right
now. Nah, it's just Al. It's all positive.
I'm a mute and somebody else. Hold on, let me see.
Go ahead, Max.
Max on that Boost Mobile, man.
That's Max. Turn your Wi-Fi off, man.
Max on that damn jitterbug phone.
Man, he got them wiretaps. But
man,
version mobile. Okay, they're going to fight each other. I talked to both sides. I talked to both sides. But at this point in time, it doesn't make sense for them to fight right now. Because
why not let it build?
How old is Boots?
25. He just turned 25 like 2 days ago, or like a week ago.
Yeah, but he's been
so by the time
that
they supposedly are gonna fight, Earl is gonna be what, like 36, 30, 37. Like that shit don't make no sense, bro. Like I don't
know. If okay, so let me tell you what. The reason why we may get a Earl Spence and drawn in this fight is because if Crawford and Spence don't fight, two options. They're gonna make him fight Boots. I don't know if y'all noticed this now, but Boots is kind of grown into a small bit of a name to where he's the third most popular person in that division. At least I'm pretty sure. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Outside of like maybe Thurman. Outside of maybe Thurman, I don't see anybody else.
Did he say he wasn't gonna fight him at all, or did he say he wasn't gonna fight him right now?
Who?
Where is this clip at? You gotta send me this link. I gotta see this.
I did. I just sent it. It was Greg Hackett talking about what they plan on doing about fighting Rashidi Ellis. And in fact, the words even came out of his mouth. And you can see, bro, the niggas look scared when Rashidi's name came up. And then when Boots was asked about Rashidi, bro, and this is the worst thing. He did the same shit Thurman did to him, where he was like, "Oh, that's a great fight, but I never seen him fight." Like, nigga, you gonna tell me you've never seen Rashidi Ellis fight? It's stupid for the same fucking reason that when Thurman said that shit.
But look though, he been on the zone. He been shut for 2 years.
Yeah. I don't know much about Rashidi Ellis.
Bro, listen. If you're not listen, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I talk to these people all the time, dog. Like they my homies and shit. And dog, he's been like the best kept secret. But at the end of the day, bro, like they not afraid of him, dog. They're not afraid of him at all, bro.
I mean, they shouldn't be. That's what I'm saying. Because from my perspective,
it's not the same thing as Keith Thurman, though, bro. Because dog, Rashidi Ellis is not even ranked nowhere in the top 5 or top 10. He's not even in the top 10 in ascension bodies, bro.
He's not even in the top 30, but that don't matter.
It does matter. It definitely matters. And
no.
If you listen to,
why it don't matter?
If you listen to Boots, Boots wants to fight the top ranked guys, right? Now it's all good and well. We can all use the eye test and say Speedy Rashidi is a hell of a fighter. I agree with that. I agree. The problem is under Golden Boy, the nigga, he wasn't getting no fights. The man just came back and fight. I don't know. I don't even know who the hell he fight.
Bro had 10 KOs. Bro had 10 K. He got knocked out 10 times.
Hold on. Let me just finish. The nigga that Speedy Rashidi just fought, bro. Nobody knows who he is, and he fought the man on the undercard, bro. He fought him on the undercard.
Yeah, I just told you the nigga got knocked out 10 times. I looked at his record. The dude he fought got knocked out 10 times.
So what makes Speedy Rashidi, you know, and mind you, I'm a fan of Speedy Rashidi. I think he's a hell of a fighter. I like him. The problem is the man ain't ranked nowhere, and he's not a big name in the sport of boxing right now. He does nothing.
I'll tell you why. Can
I just finish, bro? Can I just
finish? Go ahead.
The man, he has no accolades at this current moment in time. And outside of the eye test, the majority of fans or fans of the sport of boxing, even some of the hardcore fans don't even know who this nigga is. I know who he is. I like Speedy. I like Speedy. You know what I'm saying? And I was wondering why the nigga was shelved so long. At the end of the day, it's not at the right time to make the fight. It's not a big money fight for either fighter. You know what I'm saying? And especially with Speedy Rashidi just moving over to the PBC, and they have to gauge what his marketability is going to be. They kind of know, well, Showtime knows what Boots' marketability is. That's why they went ahead and signed him to an independent deal. He ain't even signed with the PBC. He got an independent deal with Showtime. The reason being is because they know he's marketable. We have no clue what Speedy Rashidi's marketability is right now. So he has to build that before he gets a Boots fight, bro. That's like that's like Alexa Rocha saying, "Yeah, I want the Boots fight." Everybody gonna be like, "Okay, you beat Blair Cobb, bro."
I've never seen Rashidi Ellis fight.
Okay,
and I love.
Okay, now let me respond. So a few things I'll say to that, right? Now you can say it's just the eye test and all that, or whoop-de-woo. We can do that all day. But at the end of the day, me and you and everybody on this podcast, anybody who's seen Rashidi fight knows there is nobody between other than Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford who's going to offer Boots the sort of danger that Rashidi Ellis is. And we all know that. I bet Boots and his team know that, and that's why they don't want to fight him. But as a person who's a fight fan, as a person who wants to see the best fights, as the person who wants to see, Hagler and Hearns, I don't understand how we can't all just be like, let's make this fight happen. Even let's say, right, it's not a big money fight right now. If they promote it and people like, okay, Duran's fighting Rashidi Ellis. Let's look at Rashidi Ellis. I guarantee a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh shit, this is a great fight!" Like this is, I guarantee they're gonna be a lot more excited to see Boots fight Rashidi Ellis, and are gonna see him to fight Stanionis or Ugas or one of those guys. You get what I'm saying?
Listen,
Like,
I'm
get
gonna
what you're
call Greg in the morning. Listen to me, Don. I'm gonna call Greg. I'm gonna call Greg in the morning. I'm gonna get him on the show tomorrow. I'm gonna get him on the show tomorrow, and I'm gonna let you ask him this shit. He's gonna tell you that if he thinks Boots would beat Earl Spence, why the fuck would he be scared of fucking Rashidi Ellis?
bro. Castillo Clayton was ranked
well,
way.
I'll tell you what. As a person,
Castillo Clayton.
Hold on.
No,
Let me speak, Dub.
You were just talking, bro. What are you talking about? Castillo Clayton.
Well, I want to respond to what he said.
Let him respond. Hey, listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man, because I feel like laughing. So after he gets this off, we're gonna laugh about we're gonna just laugh about shit like different scenarios that we had where we fucked up the pussy. Scenario, you know what I mean? It was after this. So go ahead and cook real quick.
Well, see, and here's the thing, right? So whenever we see Boots fight, two of the main shots that he get hit by, and this is just all southpaws in general, are most slick black southpaws. This is the shots they get hit by: the overhand right from orthodox and the left hook from orthodox. Go watch Crawford and go watch Spence. Whenever they get hurt, it's a left hook or it's a right overhand or it's a straight right. And guess what? All of Rashidi Ellis's best weapons are the left hook from orthodox, the straight right, and the overhand right. He's a bad matchup for Boots. Now, don't get it twisted. I still think Boots, when I say bad matchup, I mean like he's the matchup that I feel the less comfortable about. But like I still feel like he'll probably beat the living shit out of him. Don't get me wrong. It's just the way they acting about it is like making me like, I don't know. Like he's not giving the same energy he was giving to Virgil Ortiz or Stanionis or any of the other contenders. He's not giving Rashidi that same energy. And I just don't like that. You feel me?
Listen, Rashidi Ellis, listen to me though. Rashidi Ellis damn near is still a prospect, bro.
Right.
He damn near is still a prospect.
Man, y'all love some Rashidi Ellis tonight. Y'all talking like he's a world beater or something.
No, that motherfucker.
I have to look this dude up. Like,
he raw as a motherfucker. Like, I'm supposed to have
he got skills, but he ain't.
Bro? And they're close.
Yeah,
they're close.
No, that nigga like that.
Yeah, but you got another cigarette?
He like that.
Bro, Jessica, I'm not disagreeing that the brother can fight. I agree he can fight. But man, we got a brother on the panel, and I'm sure if you on this panel right now,
have a nice
most of us know the sport of boxing. We've seen most of these fighters, and the brother was like, "Man, I ain't never seen a nigga fight. If he ain't never seen a nigga fight, bro, and no disrespect to you, none whatsoever. I'm agreeing with you. If you ain't never seen the brother fight, and it's hard to see the brother fight because he ain't fought in the last fucking 2 years." Man, and then with the PBC making an investment and signing them, they want to return on their investment. So they're going to build him the right way, the same way any other promotional company would. I don't necessarily agree with it. I'm all about all the fighters fighting the best. You feel me? I'm about that. The problem is in this situation, we really don't know what Rashidi Ellis is. Don, can you tell me who is Rashidi Ellis's best win?
Alexis Rocha.
It wasn't Tyron Woodley.
It was Alexis Rocha. His best win is Alexis Rocha.
It's the same dude I said nobody will know who he is. Nobody has a clue who that is unless it's somebody like me who knows, okay, he just whooped Black Harbaz. I know that. I got you. I got that. All I'm saying is the only reason we knew who Blair Cobb was because he talked a lot of shit. Most people don't know who Alexis Rocha is, bro. Like, no disrespect to any of the fighters. It's just that, in this situation with who he is right now, it's not the PBC. They're not going to waste the potential of what Rashidi could be and put him in the ring with a Boots because I'm not going to say we all know it, but I think Boots gonna stop his ass, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. But,
bro,
hey, it could be.
I'll tell you this. So I get what you're saying, but as a Boots fan, I can't say that. If I've been talking about for years I don't give a fuck that they not gonna make that much
Hey,
fighting Boots.
you do
Go
know
fight
Greg
Boots.
Hack is
Fight
not on his
Boots.
team,
Fight
though, right?
Boots. Huh?
You do know Greg Hackett is not on his team, though.
I thought he was very, very affiliated with the team to like where his word was gold. Is that not the
I
case?
mean, not really. I mean, they in the same gym. They he the homie. But at the end of the day, if it didn't come from L or Rosie, then that don't mean shit. And what's
Well,
happening is right now in Booth's career, he's one step away from being world champion. Why would I take a step back to fight this nigga when I can fight
Nobody
this nigga that's got more notoriety and he has a fucking belt in his hand?
Facts.
Dan Leonis.
Hey, Cal.
But
There's
see,
no point of fighting.
Cal, real quick. Can you get Bozy on, bro? Can you get Bozy?
Nigga, do you watch? Do you know who the fuck I am?
I know who you are. That's what I'm asking the question.
No, I'm just saying. You know,
And
y'all
you ain't
niggas
sending me the damn interviews, bro. You ain't been sending the shit to me. I don't know what's going on with the notifications. I don't even know you be live half the goddamn time. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Listen, man.
That's
I just had a
YouTube.
great interview yesterday.
With who?
My boy Javon. My boy Javon came through here yesterday.
I caught the back end of that. I did catch the end of it.
Now, Don, you should have came on the other day when I had my boy Rob on. See, Rob, is the
I was on with
traditional.
Rob. I was on with Rob, nigga. I was on with you and Rob.
I said, Don, nigga, not right side.
My bad.
yeah, like bro.
Hey, so listen, I'm gonna go through these. I'm gonna go through the schedules real quick for the PBC.
My
Go through the
brother
schedules of Top Rank, and it's time for us to laugh, man.
Max, what you smoking, man?
Cigarette.
Hey, the kid.
No, that's a black and mild.
Hey, the kid. Me and Southpaw talk. He gonna be on
bro,
ice for a while,
close.
man. You know what I'm saying?
That's all you, bro.
I'm trying to be like all positive. Have some all positive on here. Once I get
Man, nothing positive about that shit.
Yeah, if Southpaw on, bro, don't look for me to be on. I'm just gonna say it.
yo, come on, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
What's wrong with Southpaw?
Y'all need to do better, man.
It's battle rap. It's battle rap.
About Canelo,
Nah.
and he said the answer to my question about Canelo was "fuck my dead grandma, bro." I mean, what else? What am I supposed to say about that, bro? What am I supposed to say about that?
Hold on. He called someone's daughter a little slut and said he would grab her by her fucking hair and beat the shit out of her and act that shit out. And said that she could suck his dick to pay for her funeral.
Arsenal do
all
the
that
same
crazy
shit though, Max.
What?
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
Ain't nobody getting paid for this. Ain't nobody agreeing to this shit.
Yeah, that shit sound like I don't know, bro. Hell no.
Okay, I'm only gonna speak for my one self, my little square down here. This isn't an act. This isn't a fucking character. I come on here as myself to talk to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Who just fell off?
Hey, man, look, all I ask, have I ever been different on the panel, bro?
No, I'm just saying, but that's who he is every time, though, Max.
No, because I've actually seen him have some good conversation.
Yeah, but it's still disrespectful though. Like that's some like off the wall type.
No, listen. Bro,
super over the top.
That's what he do. That's his stick though. That's what he do.
If you want to defend it, Cal, if you want to defend it, that's cool. I ain't mad at it. I'm just saying.
Listen. I'm not defending it. I'm just saying that's who he is. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying that's who he is. That's what he always do. You know what I'm saying? And
he can do that all he want. I just won't be here. That's all I'm saying.
I got you. Nah, you know what I mean? I got you. I'm not mad at you or anything like that. I'm saying I respect the grind. I'm just saying. I'm just telling them that's who he is. Like
I'm not gonna be on here either, and if I do, it's gonna be bad. So,
hey man, we all got a different opinion. Like I said, I respect y'all guys' opinion about that.
Actually, I don't think we do on this one. And if anybody has a different opinion on this shit, let me know so I can fuck with you too.
You know what I'm saying? I respect y'all guys' opinion on that. But like I said, a lot of people do stuff for shock value. Like y'all might not agree with everything I say.
Certain things is not. You know what I mean? It's not.
I agree with you. I agree with you, man. But I've seen a lot of people have said bad things about me. I was.
But nobody checked them that night, bro. I just watched that. Man. Somebody clipped your shit, Kyle. Someone clipped your shit.
Hey, somebody called
Warrior
me
or some shit. Wakandan some shit. But they clipped that show with Southpaw because they do a lot of anti-Southpaw shit. And you did tell him, hey, no kids.
Yeah,
but then he kept going. Everyone just sat there and watched.
Yeah, but Max, that's his thing. It's like Robert Downey Jr. back in the 80s. Everybody knew Morton Downey Jr. My bad, Robert. Morton Downey Jr. Everybody knew what Morton Downey Jr. He was a shock jock type of guy. So if you have Morton Downey Jr. in your show, you knew what you was gonna get in the 80s. That was his thing.
Yeah, but there are
let's
just
get
morals
off that
and
shit.
decency.
Let's get off that shit, right? We got Danny Garcia, Benavidez, Kornacki, and I don't know who the fuck he fighting, but then we got Gary Russell, the last Russell, getting busy.
Antoine Russell.
I'm excited about that.
Yo,
I'm
Kyle.
excited.
I want to see that Garcia versus Benavidez.
Yo, Kyle, you
What's
got
up?
who you got in that Garcia Benavidez joint?
Who
I
me?
got Danny. I'm going with him. I'm going with my guy.
Oh, I got Benavidez.
I hope
Benavidez gonna knock him
Danny
out.
get that
Yeah,
done, man.
I don't think Garcia gonna do much. But I think he maxed out at 140. I think he maxed out at 140, man. I don't think he didn't have a good 147, so I don't think 154 is going to be a good thing for him.
He didn't have a bad 147 though.
No, he had a bad 147.
Yeah,
he was pretty bad.
Like, he didn't beat nobody.
He lost all his big fights.
He only lost to like Hall of Fame fighters.
He was like the Sean Porter.
He lost all his big fights. He lost all his big
Sean
fights.
Porter didn't have a good 147 then.
Not Sean Porter. Sean Porter, his fights were close though.
Sean Porter have a good 147?
Because all of his fights were they were all competitive.
Yeah, Danny Garcia wasn't competitive at 147.
Danny Garcia had got washed by Errol Spence. Danny Garcia had got washed by
Danny Garcia got washed by Errol Spence, and that's it.
No, Sean Porter beat him pretty easily. Porter beat him pretty easily. He beat him. He beat him pretty easily, man.
Close, man. Stop.
Nah, that fight wasn't close.
That fight was close, though. It was.
Nah, it wasn't that close, man.
Close, man.
It wasn't that close.
This shit, dog. He lost to the same niggas. Hey, the same niggas Sean Porter lost to Danny Garcia.
And I think Keith Thurman beat him easily than the scorecards show because Keith Thurman rocked him a few times.
Man, Keith Thurman was running like a fucking like a track.
But Keith Thurman beat him easier than the scorecard showed, though, man. I don't even like Keith Thurman. You know, I don't even like Keith Thurman at all. No way.
Nigga, you just don't like Keith Thurman. That's what it is.
That's
I don't like Keith Thurman. He won that fight.
No. Let me tell you this though. At that time, I liked Keith Thurman. I used to like Keith Thurman, bro. If y'all check my Facebook from back in the day, y'all would see that I used to like Keith Thurman. But then he turned straight bitch, so I stopped fucking with him.
Bro, this is the thing. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Quan, what's going on, man? Deuce Times, the kid.
The man beat Lamont Peterson, bro. He beat Paulo Malignaggi when Paulie was halfway decent, but Paulie was on the back end of shit.
But this is 140 though.
Yeah. Paulie could box a little bit.
47. All this was at 47. He beat Robert Guerrero, the Ghost Guerrero, at 47. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my bad. I forgot about that.
Niggas thought that Guerrero was gonna beat Floyd.
Nobody thought that.
I don't know who the fuck thought that. Who the hell thought he was gonna beat Floyd?
Thought that?
Nobody thought that.
So then why the fuck they let the nigga should have never been in the ring with Floyd, in my opinion. That's just my opinion.
Cherry pick.
That wasn't no damn cherry pick, bro. Niggas thought
That was a cherry pick, man.
Andre Berto was a cherry pick for Floyd.
Guerrero was a cherry pick, man. He had no chance of winning a round against Floyd.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, I know niggas picking it.
Hey, man, Berto was his retirement fight. He earned that last. You know what I mean? Come on. And it was a favorite out.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with him fighting Berto, but Guerrero, man, we knew he was gonna beat Guerrero. Come on, man. That was too easy.
But that was after he was out for a minute too. That was a tune-up fight. That's a tune-up fight. Undefeated fighter is a tune-up for Mayweather.
Man, Guerrero, undefeated, not Guerrero. I knew he wasn't gonna win a round.
No, we all did. It's Floyd. Floyd's the greatest boxer of all time.
Hey, Max, who you got, Garcia or Benavidez?
I got Garcia because Benavidez looked like shit his last fight, and I still fuck with Danny. I like Danny Garcia. I like all four of them dudes. I like him, Sean Porter, Thurman, or those three. You know, I like them all.
Well, that was Benavidez. He was coming off of a layoff too, though. So,
nigga,
but that was a gift.
Out that life, bro. Peg leg ain't he ain't got it no more, bro. Peg leg ain't gonna be.
But you know what though? If he didn't get shot or whatever, bro, I think that Benavidez he would have been like great, like for real.
I know y'all might not want to hear this, but I'm gonna say this: I'm more excited to see the other Garcia fight. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, right.
Fortuna, I think it's gonna be that fight, man.
But
Hey,
look, man.
Hey, Max.
What's that?
I got something to tell you. You fired. Get the fuck out of my establishment.
You don't want to see that, Cal?
Fuck out. Who said that? Who said that?
Throw them out, bro.
Who's better than Benavidez and Garcia?
Who said that? Who else want to get fired?
Hey man, you can fire me if you have to, bro. I don't know what I said, but
I'm not sure Ryan Garcia is going to go through with the fight yet. I'll only believe it's going to happen when I see him in the ring on that Saturday.
Ryan gonna pull out.
They have to throw the first punch for you to
August
believe
20th. We got some more.
it.
Let's go, Broner.
I don't trust Ryan Garcia.
Let's go, Broner.
I don't trust him.
Brandon Figueroa gonna beat the shit. I'm not Brandon Figueroa. Fuck.
Broner.
Now what's Figueroa? What's the brother name? Not Brandon. What's the brother name?
Sebastian.
No, it's not the damn Sebastian.
No, I can't remember.
I think Broner's gonna go up in there. He's gonna look good for the first round or two. Then he's gonna get hit with some. And he's gonna hold his hands and not throw anything, and then gonna complain about decision at the end of the fight, like he always does.
Omar Figueroa gonna dog walk. Hey, I'm a fan of AB, bro. I like AB a lot. You feel me? I think AB is good for the sport of boxing. Now the nigga wild shit. He do some wild shit, but he good for the sport. You feel me, man? Omar Figueroa gonna beat the shit out of this dude, man.
You really think so?
Adrian Broner ain't let his hands go since McDonough.
He didn't let them go really then. Shit. After,
I'm saying since that fight,
he had got dropped. Shit. He wasn't letting nothing go.
He ain't been the same since.
Gonna do, bro? What Omar Figueroa gonna do? He gonna put the pressure on his ass. He gonna walk his ass down the entire fight.
It ain't gonna be nothing worse than what McDonough did. I mean,
no, it ain't gonna be worse than that.
Broner ain't no bitch.
Broner, he ain't gonna. Man, he might dodge a couple punches here and there. He might throw one here, one there. But
expect a lot of clinches.
Yeah, I had thought that Broner had lost his last fight.
Hold on, real quick. Yeah, grandmama's favorite fat boy. You know what I'm saying? The sex symbol himself.
Don't start
you know the ladies call him Big Nasty.
Don't start the nonsense.
Big Nasty.
The ladies call him Big Nasty. And if they nasty, they call him Big Sexy. You know what I'm saying? The one and only. You know what I'm saying? The second best co-host of all time.
And DJ
behind Kyle Davis. You know what I'm saying? The juggernaut. Mr. It ain't gonna go how you think it's gonna go.
Man, how the fuck I jump on here and I ain't get none of that shit?
Cause you ain't that nigga, man.
Man, I thought I had it, Kyle.
You ain't that guy right there. You're not that guy, buddy. You're not that guy, buddy.
My brother, man.
That guy, you ain't that guy.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You ain't the executive producer of the boxing section, goddammit. You ain't the security that protect this chain when I go out to Atlanta. You're not that guy, buddy.
You protect the chain when you go to Atlanta, bro.
The protector of Kyle Davis. You know what I'm saying?
My
if Keith Thurman ran up to tomorrow, he gonna die that day because DJ ain't having it.
Okay, next time you come to Atlanta,
without further fucking do, goddammit, my motherfucking dog. DJ, what's happening, baby?
What's up, DJ?
What's up, man? What y'all got going on in here tonight?
Hey, my big real homie.
Kyle on the bullshit tonight, man.
What's going on?
And Big Santos came in the back door. What's up, boy?
We're all here. We're all here.
Yeah, the boys are back in town.
Hey, I might do it.
What up? Y'all ever do it?
Hey man, when y'all when y'all need to hit me up.
You do it.
With y'all niggas in that.
Hey, if you do it, I'm paying for Mex to go. If you do it,
what?
DJ, I'm paying for Mex to go too.
Go where? Where you going?
August 13th, Top Rank has a card in Vegas. Xander Zayas, Troy Isley, Duke Raymond, Teofimo Lopez.
Damn.
Yeah, I might do it. I might go.
When is it again?
I wouldn't mind going, but I don't want my cherry pop with a Teofimo Lopez fight.
It's not about Teofimo Lopez, bro. It's about the friend of the fucking program. The future of the 154-pound division.
I mean, let's be honest. The only reason people even got something against Teofimo Lopez is because he didn't fight Devin Haney. But other than that, man, I ain't got no problem with Teo, man.
He probably about to hurt somebody on his bounce back fight for real.
Right. And think about this. Not only that, bro, if he wins this fight, especially if he knocks out the guy that he's fighting, I don't know anything about the guy he's fighting. I have to do some research on him. But if he knocks him out, there's a good chance Teofimo Lopez is going to be fighting for a title in this next fight against Josh Taylor.
Man, you crazy as hell.
Shit. All right. You got to look at the play right. You got to look at the play right.
Josh Taylor dropped that belt, though, didn't he?
No, he dropped 2 belts. He dropped one more, right? He dropped the WBA.
Can y'all hear me? I'll be right back.
All right.
We ain't going nowhere. We got some time.
Well, most likely Teofimo just going for one of the vacants against the lesser comp.
No, but see, this the thing, though, right? Even if it's vacant, Teofimo never had a fight in that weight class. Coming off of a loss and moving up in weight is already ranked number 4 in the WBO.
Damn.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So if he wins this fight impressively, especially if he knocks him out, even if it's because you got to look at the guys ahead of him. Jose Ramirez.
That's gonna be a good fight too.
Jose Ramirez and Zepeda are probably about to fight for that vacant WBA belt. I mean WBC.
Ooh,
and then you got Puello
This shit right here, though.
Man, bro, I tried to look up them tickets, bro. Just a flight over to London. The flight over to London and back alone is gonna be like $4K.
Hey,
I don't took it up that much.
Hey, the Teofimo Lopez card ain't even on here.
Bro, look up a round trip from because I'd be flying out of Atlanta. So
yeah, I was gonna try to go to Florida.
Atlanta's an international airport, so it goes straight there though.
Nah, you had to make a couple stops. You had to.
Where will you stop at? What?
I think they said you stop in like fucking like Dusseldorf and then you come back. I was like, but wait, you passing it though? What the fuck?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Like my geography, is pretty good. But I think you passed London to get to Dusseldorf.
That's crazy,
what the fuck is a Dusseldorf? Man,
look, when I was taking on flights from overseas back in the day, man, it was $600 round trip.
Yeah, that's back when you could take dope on the
plane.
Them
days is gone now.
See, that's back when white people was doing that good coke. They had rhythm and shit. You know what I mean?
Them days is over with, man. And I told you you used to get 2 free carry-on luggage with a $600 round trip, man.
Right.
In first class with 1 free meal and 2 movies.
That shit it's in September. That's I think that's around that holiday too. I think that's around that's like the week after that national holiday that college.
This motherfucker was flying with the Wright brothers and shit.
Oh man, I wouldn't let them take me 30 feet off the ground and them shit. I'm like, hold on, what you doing? You going too high. You going too high. You doing too much.
Hey, who y'all
back down? That way, if we crash, I can just roll, buddy.
Who y'all calling in that Shields fight though?
Man, Carissa Shields spent a
all day.
Man, hold on. Who just asked that question? Who asked that question?
I don't know.
Man,
I don't know who asked that.
Let him live, man. Let him live. Let him live.
4 years dry, man.
Because Marsha can't fight on the back foot, man. Marsha's good if she smother her power, man. Shield's gonna beat that girl up, man. She's gonna beat her up, man.
You fired.
Savannah Marshall single.
Hey,
anybody know?
Don't ever come on. Hold on.
Yo, who asked that?
Don't ever come to an all-black panel and ask who the fuck we got when it comes to Carissa Shields, man.
I was just making sure, dog. He checked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you find Savannah Marshall attractive, man?
Whoa. Hell yeah, I do.
No, son, you can't be serious.
Hell
yeah.
Against any
you know what's crazy though?
She's like a duck and a half.
But you know what's crazy though? She not bad.
Really?
She really is, bro. And she got a little booty on her.
Dude, man.
And she got a little booty on her.
No, son, I don't like her hair, man. I don't like that shit.
Savannah, nah. Savannah Marshall ain't got no ass on her, but she's
not
like,
bad
looking.
Man, Savannah Marshall shaped like an iPhone, man. She shaped like an iPhone from the side.
She got an iPhone body.
I wouldn't smash her, but she's not bad looking.
Hold on.
Man, I'll put a baby in Savannah Marshall. Y'all tripping.
I don't want that. I don't want that. You crazy.
Hey,
nah, so that's all you.
Fuck you.
That's all you, homeboy.
I
ain't mad at you.
I feel you know. I mean, everybody got, you know.
Matter of fact, I'm getting ready to slide in her DM.
Don't agree with.
Hey, you gonna be the only one up in there though. You will be the only person in the
and I like big girls.
Hold on.
I wouldn't smash Lizzo, but it's a line out here for Lizzo, dude.
Hey, I would smash Lizzo. Y'all crazy. I smash Lizzo.
Nigga, blood. I'm gonna show you this stuff. Cause you a nasty ass nigga, man.
Hey, big facts.
No. I don't mean it. Hey, listen, I don't mean it, Kyle.
Hey, Kyle don't mean it in the I eat ass way.
Yeah, not in the I eat ass way, but just a nigga you foul.
Everybody in the chat, man.
Look at this shit.
No,
hell yeah! Look at her sexy ass, man.
Nah,
y'all
son,
tripping.
You tripping, dog. You tripping, man.
Man, I'll fuck Savannah Marshall right now.
Like I said, she's not ugly, but she's not something I would pursue.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She is not ugly though, right?
Yeah, she's ugly.
She's not bad looking.
I would pursue that,
She's
man.
not bad looking, bro. She's not bad looking.
Look, she's shaped like a freaking iPhone, man. I'm telling you. Look at her from the side.
Yeah,
she's like an iPhone.
Like a dude.
Say she's like a teenage boy.
I can't get jiggy with that, homeboy. No way.
Hey, man. Hey,
oh, damn, now, man. She got a man.
Come on, playboy.
Y'all tripping, man. That they gonna accent.
Look at the little dimples and shit. You know what I mean?
I think we've seen enough.
Just imagine hitting that dude with her freaking accent.
I can't. I don't want to imagine.
With her damn accent.
No.
Hey, I think that's what it is. Because I think if she was American, you wouldn't go for it. But I think it's because the little accent, you know what I'm saying? It kind of add a little to it.
She might got a dick.
No, he finna get fired too. I'm
not 100% sold.
Look at this shit, man.
Yeah,
she's not ugly, Cal. Stop.
She ain't no Jessica McCaskill, but you know, so she ain't ugly. Like she's just too flat, man.
She's not cute either, though.
6 o'clock, straight up and down.
That's my type, though. I like them like ironing board looking.
She's a creative player. She's a creative player, female.
I forgot he liked them milk models.
She look like
yeah, man. Them damn ironing board Kaylee. Man,
Kyle, what you play the milk models?
Into the milk.
No, she a creative player, WNBA.
Stop it.
Come on, mate. Stop talking about the WNBA, man. You know I love the WNBA.
Special on her. Say,
stop it, man.
Hey, Max. Now hold on, nigga. Don't get disrespectful, because I'll show you some bad WNBA females right now.
My favorite player on my favorite team. She probably the baddest chick in the WNBA.
Daughter after Skylar Diggins.
That's what I'm talking about. Skylar Diggins. Skylar Diggins is the baddest chick in the WNBA.
My daughter after Skylar Diggins.
I'm gonna show y'all. Hey, I'm gonna show y'all a stud.
Nah, I don't show me a stud.
Yeah,
I don't want to see no stud.
Nigga, if you pull up Brittany Griner, nigga.
No, hey, I was gonna say Brittany Griner, man. Can we just give her the whole WNBA? Can we just give Putin the whole WNBA, get some cheaper prices on gas? Are we down with that?
Hold on,
nah, man. Come on,
man. Wait a goddamn minute, because Tia Cooper ain't going nowhere.
Tia Cooper's bad. Tia Cooper's bad.
Cooper ain't going nowhere.
That nigga Max on punishment, man. He's
bad.
His views are not the views of the boxing section. We do not agree with this man.
Bruh. Take $2 off my gas gallon, man. You can have the whole WNBA. We don't watch some motherfuckers.
Come on, man. That's Kyle, man. Don't do that, man.
Hey, man, Kyle.
Nobody on here watch that shit.
If you want to drop gas back down to 150, you can take all women's sports. I'm cool.
Facts plus tax, you heard?
Come on,
well,
man.
Except for the NBA.
Who watches the WNBA on here?
I'll jack off the top, man.
I watch the WNBA. I've been watching since it came out.
Hey,
Fuck out of
hey,
here.
hey,
I'm
Who's your
always
favorite
watching
team?
Let me
WNBA.
say one more thing about my WNBA nigga. I'm firing everybody.
I always
Who's your
watch
favorite
WNBA.
team? Don't say the Sparks either.
Phoenix Mercury. They've been my favorite team for years. Phoenix Mercury.
The LA Sparks are my favorite team since
My
I
team
was
is
9
in
years
shambles,
old
man.
when I seen Lisa Leslie play basketball, and she said on Rock and Jock Basketball that she was 6'5". She was sexy as a motherfucker. And I've been hooked,
On God.
line, and sink ever since.
That's who my
Hey
name
man, let me find out y'all motherfuckers got WNBA jerseys in your closet right now.
I'm gonna get a Phoenix Mercury jersey.
No. Mex. While you playing,
I've
I
never
had the
seen
Cheryl
Extra
Swoop
titty
shoes.
state.
I had the Cheryl Swoop shoes, my boy. While you playing,
Hold on, wait.
I had the Cheryl Swoop shoes.
Y'all
on.
watch the WNBA just for the women. Y'all not watching this shit because they got skills, right?
No, dude, I'm telling you, man.
They got
They
skills.
definitely got
They got skills.
They got skills, bro.
Dude, and they don't flop in the WNBA like that.
That's it. They just don't dunk, bro.
Yeah, that's it. They don't dunk, but they good shit.
I'm gonna watch this shit.
Like, bro, go watch Sabrina Ionescu right now. Sabrina Ionescu breaking these chicks off.
Dude, look at the female basketball college tournament.
I refuse.
Listen, somebody said something to me the other day. They said, "You lower the rim, nigga. Nigga, they'll sell out, nigga."
Shaq said that 3 years ago, and Candace Parker got offended.
Hey, y'all know how I be bartending, right?
8 feet.
Hey, y'all know how I be bartending, right? Hey, peep this out. I had a bar of like eight people at the bar, with men and women, couples and shit. I had one TV. I said, "Hey, anybody want to watch anything?" I said, "Let's see what's live right now." It was the Wimbledon. It was WNBA. It was fucking, and it was golf and fucking bowling. Everybody chose bowling, man. Everybody chose bowling. Motherfuckers don't want to watch the WNBA.
Hey, Max, you talk about dunking, but I keep bringing up the same thing. Golden State Warriors. How many dunks do you see doing the Golden State Warriors?
Damn, Andrew Wiggins, they be dunking. What do you mean?
Dude, you might see 3 dunks. You might see 3 dunks at the most during the Golden State Warriors game, man. These guys are shooting 40 and 53s a game. Come on, man.
Yeah, but they pulling up from half court.
Don't try that.
But they
you don't see many dunks on the Golden State Warriors game.
Them bitches dunk 4 times in 3 decades. Dog, that's the rate of dunks.
Nah, Brittany Griner get about 3 or 4 dunks a season, at least.
Not no more.
Yeah,
Max, you ain't shit.
Come on, Max.
Max, you ain't shit.
I don't feel that way.
Yo, I ain't feeling that joke right there.
Dirty bastard. You ain't
I ain't feeling that joke, man.
Lockdown defense.
But no, in all seriousness, though, in all seriousness, though, think about this shit. Bro, they tried to They tried to charge her with trafficking. You understand?
Max, hey, did you hear how many fucking carts she had, though, bro?
Well, she was at the airport, right? When they
got caught at customs trying to leave. She was leaving the country because they don't pay them shit. So a lot of these players play year round.
You know why? She ain't making no fucking money in the WNBA.
Big fine ass broke that down a long time ago. How she was making way more money and playing pro ball in Australia than she was in America. Candace Parker, Maya Moore, who else was playing over? A lot of the top players were playing overseas, and especially the mid-range players, the middle of the pack players. A lot of these girls don't stop playing basketball, but like a year or two after a month or two out the year, because they over in China and they over in Russia and Australia and Spain playing ball, just trying to make ends meet, man. Skylar Diggins talked about how the season ended, how her season ended, and 2 weeks later she had to be in Spain to start another season. That shit fucked up, man.
But you know,
DJ,
you know the problem. You know the problem that is. You know whose fault that is, though, DJ. The problem is females, because females hate on other females. You know, Beyonce, you don't see Beyonce at the WNBA game. She goes to the Warriors game to try to look cute on the sideline for the Instagram, her and Rihanna. If you had females supporting females, because it's mostly males looking at the WNBA games. I look at all the games. I go to the female high school basketball games. I go to the female middle school games. I'm at my alma mater game, ECU games. But you don't see females, and you see other males like me supporting sport. Females don't support other females.
Yo, let's listen to what DJ just said. Listen to what DJ just said, right? Okay, first of all, men athletes in most sports, people are like, why do athletes get paid so much money? They get paid too much money for playing a sport. And on the other spectrum, you have women's sports that are struggling to get by because no one gives a fuck about them.
Yeah.
Like, that bitch thought to be better smuggling drugs from Russia than get more money there than she does playing this fucking game. And she's the #1 dunker in the history of the game, bro. Like, women's sports, no one pays attention. They're trash. They're not on our level.
Well, not necessarily. Tennis, female tennis is more
Serena
ranked,
herself
highly
said you guys are crazy. Serena
it's
herself
ranked,
said you guys are crazy.
No, I'm not saying female tennis players are better than male. I'm saying they're ranked high. They're rated higher than male tennis matches.
Because tennis is a fucking feminine ass sport. Real men don't fucking watch that shit.
Come on, no.
Yeah, Max, you on? Yeah,
you watch it for the bitches.
Come on, Max.
That's the
Max
thing.
on that
That's why
good
bitches
job,
go overseas, because there's dudes out there like, oh, I ain't seen this one yet, and they make a little money. That's all. Like,
Max, you never watched the Andre Agassi.
Listen to me, bro.
Peter Sampras fight.
I love that. I love tennis.
Like
I've
I said,
always
even
loved
women
tennis.
shit. I watch the best of the best. I watch championships. I watch playoff shit. But that's it. And that's if it's on. There's nothing else. If it's a championship, like like you said, like a Jokic or like an Agassi, a Sampras, like shit like that, or a classic Arthur Ashe or some shit, I'm gonna watch that shit because that's legends, and I know already like these dudes are good as fuck. But as a sport, I ain't watching that shit, bruh. Everyone chose bowling, bruh. It wasn't even me. I left it up to 8 people, men and women,
at a bar with drunk people.
No, they weren't drunk. We only served liquor. We only got beer and wine. Like,
you get drunk
nobody wanted to watch.
Oh, okay.
Nobody wanted to watch
so
tennis.
you can't get drunk on wine and beer. Okay.
Right? Tennis, golf was already. Everyone's like, nah.
Wine.
WNBA, they was like, fuck that. Oh, bowling, and you know what? The bowling was actually pretty fucking tight, bro.
We weren't there, so I'm pretty sure Max was like, I ain't watching no fucking WNBA. Who want to watch WNBA?
Hey, C. Jones is out of control, blood. That nigga said Brittany Griner got a buffet right now, all she can eat. Box.
C. Jones, yo, wow, man, bring Brittany, man, bring her home, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Max. Man.
Hey, Max.
What?
You see what's going on here?
Okay, I don't care how bad a bitch is. She's still gonna be bad from doing whatever she's not.
And
that's that sweet chocolate right there. That's Tia Cooper, son.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I will never watch her play.
Look at the name. I can already tell who it is from that leg tap.
I will never watch her play.
Good God,
I'll give it a shot.
Maybe Olympics. You know, I mean, I watch women Olympic sports just for the country. You know what I'm saying? But women's track. I watch women's track.
It's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I love it. Hey, Max,
look here, son.
Hey, Max, you look at female track. So
that ass, Max.
Hey, Max, do you know who Shelly Ann Fraser Price is?
No.
Oh my God, she's like one of the finest sprinters right now. Matter of fact, Mommy Rocket, that's what they call her.
Bro, I be seeing so many bad bitches. I can't remember all
that. But you know,
I'm telling you, man.
What Max talking about? Max ain't
I'll be on social media all day, just bad bitch after bad bitch after bad bitch. I don't stop.
Man,
like, oh, this one right.
Jamaican sprinters, they got some fine chicks, man.
No, I don't know porn star names. I don't know when the athletes' names.
My boy Taylor Bell can't hold his liquor, man. He said wine get him drunk, man.
Hey, listen, hey, he on to something though, because I'm telling you, bro, we was me and my wife was out to eat one night, man. We had a bottle of wine ourselves. I was sitting there, I got to sip and got to feeling that shit. Like, wait a minute, I feel sexy than a bitch right now.
Man, for real. Hey, nigga, look, that wine, boy, that wine they'll sneak up on your ass.
Yeah, that wine had you feeling sexy, boy.
For real. Especially you get on that or whatever sangria, some shit like that. Man, your ass be toe up.
No, that Merlot, son. That Merlot.
He must be drinking right now because he love him some Savannah Marshall and shit.
Yo, hey, y'all see that crackhead biting shit? That motherfucker weighing crack.
Was that real?
Bro, that was real. That's all that shit that they found in that laptop.
I heard something about it.
I've seen
it.
Hey, Max, they done swept that shit under the rug, though.
I did not know that was real. I seen somebody post it.
They done swept that shit under the rug.
Man, all these first kids remember, all these first kids be fucked up, bro.
They wouldn't even let you post that on social media because it was
all the way back to Chelsea Clinton, bro. Chelsea Clinton was trying to sneak out the house and suck a little dick. Like the Bush twins stayed drunk somewhere. Like, come on, bro. The only kids that wasn't fucked up and they tried to fuck them up was Sasha and Malia, and that's because they were fucking babies.
Actually,
like all these first kids be fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and but the irony of it is that Biden made those anti-crack bills. That's the irony of it. Biden made the anti-crack bills, and his son was a
Ronald
fucking crackhead.
Ronald Reagan daughter was a known dope fiend, bro. Like, man, come on, man. All these first kids be on something. Like, that shit don't surprise me.
Hey,
and ain't Hunter Biden like 40?
He got to get that work. He a crackhead. His daddy ain't shit. Fuck him.
But we know all that though. So why we highlight the crackhead being a crackhead? I don't care about a crackhead being a crackhead. They're highlighting who his daddy is. If he on dope, he on dope. I don't really care, man. It's just we making a big deal out of it because his daddy, because of who his daddy is.
Well, no, and because this is all the shit they tried to suppress during the fucking run, the presidential run, when they was not letting you post it, saying it was misinformation and shit.
Man, ain't nobody perfect, dog. That's why I don't be caring about the presidential race like that, bro. This shit is all theater. It's theater, bro. It's who they gonna put in there, who they want to put in there anyway. We saw that shit when we was fucking kids. Well, Al Gore won that election. Like, nah, we don't want him. We want Bush. All right, cool. Let's have a fake ass recount and put Bush in there. Man, come on, dog. If they wanted Donald Trump back in there, they would have put him back in there. But I guarantee they might put him back in there now. Like,
I damn sure hope so.
Let's get somebody else.
Hope so. Hey, Trump 2024 all day.
Man, fuck all of them, bro. I pay attention.
Hey, I'll take the same.
That's all
I agree with DJ. I don't like any of them. I don't support any
all
of
these
them.
motherfuckers lying, bro. Like
all of them.
Y'all gonna vote for the Rock.
It all depends on who lies sound the best. They all lying. They not gonna be able to do shit they saying because power. Nobody controls this country. Power controls this country. The lobbyists control this country.
Well, for me, I look at what Trump did.
Gas prices are where they at now. The gas prices are where they at now because the fuel companies want them to be that fucking high. When they don't want them to be that high, when they don't care no more, they gonna drop the shit.
Hey,
the lobbyists control this country, man. It ain't no one particular person. No one particular person can control this country, and if he can, goddamn it, they not gonna do the best job because one person can't run. What is it? 6 billion people.
Well, one person don't run.
Or 300 million people. Excuse me.
But if Trump would have been in office, he'd have went and got Griner though.
Oh hell yeah, he would have. Brittany Griner had went and got LeAngelo Ball.
No question.
But let's check this out. Hey,
they was already about to release LeAngelo Ball and them kids, and then Trump said something at the end. Like a lot of people think Trump had a lot to do with everything turning around. No, those are already Obama's policies that were already turning around.
Man, fuck
by the
Barack
time
Obama.
they turned around, Trump got credit for it. Just like when the shit started going tits up on fucking Joe Biden, he got all the blame for it. So it's never nobody ever just strokes a pen and everything changes. No, this shit take time because motherfuckers got too many hands in their pocket. Got too many hands in their pocket. You got to get everybody's hands out of everybody's pockets first. All right, let's move on to the next shit. All right, what's going on with this?
I was just talking about
so what about the
politics? Because it's such a fucking cesspool. It's such a fucking petri dish of everybody trying to get paid. Like I've been trying to vote the same motherfucker out of office for years down here in Alabama because he robbing the state blind, taking all the money out of public schools because he don't give a fuck because his kids go to private school. Matter of fact, I went to school with some of his kids. Well, nieces and nephews rather, and they don't like the motherfucker. So, he made it all the way. I think he made it all the way to lieutenant governor. I've been trying to vote him out since he was a senator, and his name is Dale Marsh. I've been trying to vote this motherfucker out since I was 19, bro, and he's still here because he'll say the right shit. Motherfuckers will buy the shit. And all of a sudden, we're gonna take money from the state. We don't have gambling or a lottery, but we're gonna put money in the general fund. All the general fund is when we had Governor Bentley, he was able to take his side piece down to the islands and fuck on it. All he had to do was call the bitch's secretary, and they could write it off on the state. You know what? I don't really like talking about politics. I really don't like that's why we got this. That's why we got this 90-year-old bitch. That's why we got this 90-year-old bitch.
I was talking about the crackhead
governor. You know. And she talking the shit she talking. So it's just she talking like a 90-year-old white woman from Alabama. That's what we got running our state. So you can only imagine some of the rhetoric that's going on with her. Like you should see some of these propaganda videos. They are absolutely hilarious. When the whole shit about the bathrooms came up, not in my state. Bitch, Oh, I'm sorry. I was just.
What you care about that?
No,
You care about that?
please,
No, DJ, you care about that? You care about the bathrooms?
I care about the bathrooms.
Listen, this is the thing, right? And I'm a. Uh-oh. Can you hear everybody still here?
Yeah, we hear.
All right, this is the thing, right? These motherfuckers been in there. This ain't nothing new. They been in there. Everybody just now starting to make they just now starting to make a big deal out of it. What is it? 5, 6, 7 years ago? Everybody just started making a big deal out of it. These perverts been in the bathrooms with your kids, males and females. They been there.
Man.
This shit ain't nothing new. Go in the bathroom with your kids, man. I wouldn't let, man, look, that's why I carry antibacterial or alcohol wipes with me whenever I'm alone with my daughter, because guess what? I'm taking them into the male's bathroom, putting them in the stall, wiping the stall down, and go ahead. I'm going to sit right in front of the door. Keep your head down on the way out, baby. Let's go. Come on, let's go. My daughters ain't going in the bathroom by themselves.
I just look. I don't care if a guy wants to be identified as a female, or whatever. But I got a problem with grown men going into a female's bathroom. I got a problem with that.
Why?
Yeah, that ain't cool.
I just got a problem with it, man.
And guess what? These perverts been going in there at night. These janitors and shit. You hear stories about that. These janitors are going there and set up fucking cameras in them females' bathrooms.
Nasty
while
ass
people ain't there.
niggas,
And they be sitting there fucking looking. These perverts been doing this shit, man.
That's
you can't
crazy.
stop a pervert from being a pervert.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
so that's why I didn't really trip on the shit.
Hey, pervs gonna perv,
we gotta
man.
stop being surprised that crazy people gonna be crazy people.
My point exactly.
I've
been saying that shit forever. That's why I said we're never gonna have a perfect world, man. Because there's always gonna be piece of shit out there, no matter what you do.
Right.
It's always gonna be rapists, racist, murderers, perverts. They're always gonna be here on Earth forever.
Yeah.
We can minimize it, but we're never gonna eradicate it.
I didn't expect Joe Biden to do a whole bunch of shit for minorities because he's been in there since what, 74? He's been a politician since 74. So he let a lot of that shit slide. He let a lot of that shit slide, trying to stay in office, trying to stay in that fucking what they call it, the swamp. I call it the cesspool or the petri dish, trying to stay in that little fuck fest up there in DC. He let a lot of shit slide, and he told his home base whatever he had to tell them just to stay in office. Hey, do you really want to change right now? You want to go with what you know? That's pretty much what all these campaign slogans come down to. Hey, you want to go with somebody different, or you want to go with what you know? Well, I think I go what I know. I don't want to change too much because the person that we put in there might be crazier than the person we take out. So, it's just I don't like lifetime appointments though. I don't like that shit for the Supreme Court and certain offices. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Somebody should get burnt out and have to leave.
Yeah, man. You got so many of these guys, man. You could be in there like 40, 50 years. That's ridiculous. No way. I'm not into that.
And guess what?
You could be at Walmart for 50 years.
Somebody who's been in office since 74 used to say, "Don't get them niggas shit."
Yeah, you're up point.
All right, Kyle, you can take me off.
Hey, yo, DJ, I did not know Nancy Pelosi was as old as she is, man. They got pictures of her.
You can't tell?
I'm saying they got pictures of her with John F. Kennedy. I'm like, dude, I didn't know this chick was that old.
Yeah, they've been old.
I got pictures of her with fucking Jesus.
With Dr. King. Bernie Sanders old as fuck.
Yeah, exactly, man. That's crazy, man.
And ain't done shit.
They got to be an age limit for politicians. They should really start putting that up, an age limit, man.
As long as your mind is still sharp, I don't care. As long as your mind is still sharp, I don't care.
Joe Biden.
Hold on. How the fuck Joe Biden get to be a fucking politician? That motherfucker falling asleep all over the place.
Because all you
niggas have put him in there.
Because all you niggas.
Hey, remember when they tried to impeach Trump for not being president? Yep. How the fuck is Joe Biden still hanging on, bro? This motherfucker kid fell off a bike while he was standing.
Bro, how's that cunt Hillary Clinton still in there?
This motherfucker said, end quote.
Well, the Clintons are evil. You know that. They gonna always find a way to stay in there.
Hey, Clintons catch bodies. Hey, don't say the name on here, bro. I want to see y'all living.
Yeah. You'll get two in the back of the head. They'll call it suicide.
Exactly.
Suicide. Yep. Be careful, man, because you're out there in Alabama, man. You close.
Yeah.
They're gonna get you, DJ. It ain't gonna go how you think it's gonna go.
Hey, DJ, I have stolen that and made it my own. Everybody at the nightclub be saying that shit, dog.
What?
It ain't gonna go how you think it's gonna go.
Hey, man. So I just want particularly I want 45%.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
I'll take 45%.
Hey, listen, I'm getting some shirts made, and 50% of the proceeds go to you. Because I'm putting that on the shirt, nigga. I'm telling you.
251. Oh shit, great nigga. Okay. Yeah, I know where you at. You down there by Mob Town. Yeah.
Hey, Max, man, I've really been enjoying my my URL app, man. It's been amazing.
Hey, bro, I'm out here for the culture, man.
That was a great investment you made for us, man.
But I saw y'all talking about it earlier, talking about Buckshot Benavidez against Danny Garcia.
Bro, Danny got that. I'm more interested to see Ryan and Fortuna, man.
He's
I think that's
so
gonna be a good fight,
bro. Max, he's so small though. You know what I mean?
Who?
Garcia.
Bro, Danny has been a champion in every weight class he's been in.
Yeah, but Benavidez ain't a true 154 either.
But he ain't gonna be a champion at 154. I can assure you that. Danny, he's not gonna be a champion at 154.
You sure?
He
ain't
ain't
no
gonna beat Charlo.
Might still catch someone.
Who he gonna beat? He ain't gonna beat Charlo.
Nah, Charlo about to win one more fight and get out the division, in my opinion.
Yeah, before Bud comes.
No, man, he's got.
Yeah, you know what, Max? I ain't getting into that. I'm not falling into that trap tonight.
I can't see Bud beating
I'm
Charlo,
so fatigued. It's teetering on Wilder Fury 3 energy, bro. Like I am so just tired of
I predicted that shit though.
About
Bud and Spence, man. Is everybody
what didn't I ban this conversation from my channel?
Yeah, I was talking about Bud and Spence. I ain't talking about Bud and Spence.
Bud and Charlo.
Bud and Charlo.
Yeah, but one gotta happen before the other one does. So
Charlo gonna knock Bud the fuck out.
I agree, but I think that's being a little too ambitious. But it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
And I don't think personally, I don't think Charlo will be there.
I think
Charlo is about to win this fight against Tim Tszyu in October, and then move on.
You know what Charlo and Bud would look like? It would look like the Body Snatcher versus Donald Curry. I mean, Donald Curry had some success early in the fight. And then that
Donald
fifth
Curry,
round,
you always find a way.
And then he got stretched. And he got stretched out by the Body Snatcher McCallum in that fifth round. That's what that fight would look like. Have success early, and then Charlo was stretching.
Hey, real quick though. Who was the first person to ban that topic on their channel?
I don't know who.
Kyle Davis.
Probably you.
I banned that shit years ago.
I mean, it's the reason why he brought it up.
Say it again, DJ.
Yeah, he was the first one. This is when everybody was really like when the cap was at an all-time high, and he just said, "Fuck it, we not doing it no more."
That's a good thing, though. That's a good thing, Kyle.
Yeah, man. It's just them two, dog.
I feel you, though. I'm kind of
I got money in escrow to either pay for the pay-per-view, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing, or I got to make some things work where I can actually make it to the fight.
Yeah, I'll buy a nosebleed seat for sure.
But nosebleed gonna be a ticket though.
I ain't doing that.
I've never been to a boxing match, and I've never been to Vegas, so it's a 2-for-1 for me.
I think that watching the fight on TV is probably better though than going.
I gotta be right up on the ring, man. If I go to a fight, I gotta be right at the ring.
See, that's too close though.
I tell you what, college football
I know it's about 4,000. I know it's about 4,000 in one seat, but I'm just saying, man.
college
so,
football
that
is like
fight
that.
is
Like
gonna be
I'd
way
rather
more
watch
than
an
that.
Alabama
Yeah,
game at
probably more
home
than
than
that.
actually go to one. But the games be lit though. But it's different with HBCU games. You got to go to an HBCU game.
Going to any sporting event is always better as far as the energy, not the view, but the energy. Bro, like no matter what it is, college, professional, semi-pro, it's always better going.
Oh shit!
Going to college basketball games.
Yo, check this out. I just checked my messages. Right, shout out to my guy L Dub. Charlo versus Tim Zoo, January 28th at the MGM Grand.
Yeah, I saw that in the chat, man. I saw it in the chat.
January?
January, damn.
January,
God,
why so
damn.
late? Yeah, why 6 months from now? That's crazy.
I don't know. I'm
dog.
guessing. I don't know, man.
Trash.
Dude, a lot can happen in those 6 months. Then somebody might get hurt, and somebody might get COVID, and then you might, you know what I'm saying? You might have to extend the fight.
But it's gonna be Jake Paul Charlo, baby. Let's go.
Don't start that shit, Mix.
Don't start it, Mix. Come on, Mix. Don't do it tonight.
We're not even
Not
going.
tonight,
Hey, Jake Paul got a fight coming up, though. We can talk, right? Jake Paul got a fight coming up.
Don't even dignify this nigga with a response.
Yo, Max, what's up with you and this Jake Paul shit?
I'm just saying, yo, his first 5 fights, he's on pace already. First 5 fights, 24 years old, he's on pace.
Hey, Mix, I think he can actually beat the same Rockman. I think he can beat him, man.
I think he can too.
He on pace
I think he can too. I mean, supposedly the sparring didn't go too good for Rockman. So
I think the thing about it, Rockman
said he was holding back. He said he was holding back. But
Rockman takes his time too much. He's too patient.
We're gonna see. If Jake gets this one, he gets his credit, right? Rockman has hella amateur fights. He has only 1 loss, even though it was his last fight.
He definitely.
I think Rockman's gonna struggle making the weight.
Like Greg Hackett said earlier, man. I watched the video with him. Like you were saying earlier, he gonna take the dive.
Oh, here we go.
Max, you a fan of this Paul kid?
Yeah. Max is. I'll give him credit though. I'll give him credit.
I know you hating because he's white. It's good. That was Michael B. Jordan. That motherfucker on. That was Michael B. Jordan coming in, 5 fights. Like this. Y'all be like, oh man, you know this. Nah, bro. Don't hate the Disney kid. Shit.
No,
if he knocks out,
I'm gonna tell you this, right? I'm gonna tell you this, Max.
Gotta give him that.
I'm gonna tell you this, Max. I'm gonna tell you this, right? I'm gonna tell you why it would be the same, right? Because Kimbo had 7 boxing fights and nobody even knew.
Oh, I knew.
I did.
Kimbo had 7 boxing matches and nobody knew.
Shit.
He won them all.
He was 7-0 with 6 knockouts and nobody knew.
Hey Max, who do you think wins between Jake Paul and Ike Abibuchi right now?
Oh, Boo's got more skills for sure. Boo's gonna tear his ass up.
You said Jake Paul beat Ike. Well, he probably because Ike Abibuchi about 50, so he probably would beat it right now.
I thought you said Boots.
No. I said Ike Abibuchi right now. You know he's out of prison. He's like
out of prison right now.
Yeah, you know he got a YouTube channel. Yeah, he got a YouTube channel. He's training right now, so I don't know if he's trying to make a comeback or what.
I want to interview that nigga, man. I want to interview how he fucked up his life.
Well, you just read up on it, man. It's a kind of sensitive subject. It's a sensitive subject, you know. I don't think you want to ask about that.
Who y'all got in this one? Jake Paul or Rockman Jr.?
I think Jake Paul can win because Rockman got to make the weight. Rockman got to make that weight, though, man.
Hey, Bagley just got a bag. He just went to Detroit. $37.5 million for 3 years.
Who did?
Fuck, I wish I could play basketball.
Who did?
Marvin Bagley.
No, okay.
Bagley?
I don't give a fuck about him.
Man, look,
Detroit.
Cal, let me tell you something. This season of the NBA, you're gonna see some strange things. There's gonna be a lot of tanking going on this year in the NBA. And
the Jazz are about to say fuck it.
Dude, I hope my team go 0-82. I hope we don't win a single game this year.
Damn. Who your team?
The Spurs. I don't want to win a single game this year because I want that boy coming out of France. I want him.
Y'all need Jesus down there for real.
Nah, I want that boy. I want that boy everybody tanking for. That's the guy I want. So I don't want to win a single game this year.
They need to let Greg Popovich go is what they need.
Man, Popovich got to go, man. He got to go.
Are you serious right now? Man, Greg Popovich is a legend,
That was
bro.
like 98.
He's a legend, but he's still coaching like it's the 90s.
But see, the thing is, though, he's setting everybody up to get their money and to get jobs. He about to get them out there, though.
Man, I'm just hoping we tank this year. That's all I want. I don't want nothing else.
Isn't that dude
Man,
Tim
give
Duncan?
Popovich 3 good players again. He'll get that
This
shit
dude,
going.
this
He
dude is
can't do it once.
7'2". He's 7'2". He shoots the 3 and he got a down low game. You don't find no players like that.
Don't Tim Duncan coach too down there?
No. He just coached one game. He was assistant coach for a while, but he left. He left him.
Yeah.
And they're not gonna hire Becky Hammond because Texas is like a conservative state, so she's not gonna get that head coaching job in Texas.
Yeah,
Ain't no
they're
way.
not gonna let some broad in there to coach. And tell people,
no way.
Let some broad in here to coach. Yeah, Taylor Bell. That's exactly how he said it. Kyle was like, "Yeah." So, Ike, how'd you fuck up your life?
He said what?
I was reading Taylor Bell's comment. It's like, yeah. So how'd you fuck up your life?
I would say, what was the mindset, man? Like you were on top of the world. What went through your decision?
Man, I was young and rich and had all this money, and shit happens.
The man had just beat 2 of the top up and coming heavyweights, undefeated. Just beat David Tua, then he beat undefeated Chris Berg, and then all of a sudden, it happened.
Yeah, Tua wasn't shit though, right?
Nah, Tua was Tua was knocking out everybody.
Yeah, but who was he fighting though? Who he knocked out? That was
he did knock out John Ruiz.
Hold on. It's always a young nigga that we gotta teach something to. Hold on.
Nah, man.
David
Tua was the man.
Boxing Rec time.
Yeah, I could be a Bucci was that guy, bro.
I'm telling you, David Tua was a top ranked up and coming fighter, and Chris Berg, both of them was undefeated when he fought him. He was the first guy to beat.
Original Mark Hunt.
And the thing about David Tua, he knocked out John Ruiz. And I'm not talking about Huggy Bear John Ruiz that was clinching everybody. I'm talking about John Ruiz.
Here comes Deuce with his Clippers bullshit.
I'm
He's
talking
the
about
biggest Clippers fan I've ever met. Deuce love the Clippers. He's the biggest Clippers fan I've ever met.
It's Deuce. Well, no. It's Clipper Darrell, Billy Crystal, Marcellus Wiley, and then Deuce.
Shit, he might have his beat.
He might.
The Clippers, the Red Cross bunch out there. Who they got? John Wall. What's his name?
Yeah,
Paul George.
Is John Wall gonna play?
Right.
Hell yeah, he ain't played in like 2-3 years.
3 years. He ain't played about 3 years. Is he gonna play?
No, he played 20. Nah, he played last year. I know that.
Yeah,
he played a couple games last year.
He played the year before that, though. I think he played like 33. I think he played like 38 games. And
John Wall had the best contract in NBA history.
Bro,
that definitely.
He's still riding off that Wizards contract.
Rashard Lewis.
That definitely go to Luol Deng. Luol
Deng. Just like in baseball, it's Bobby Bonilla. Bro, they literally have some shit called Bobby Bonilla Day.
We'll talk about that. Pittsburgh team talk about that.
Yeah, let me see it. Can you blow it up, Kyle? Yeah, who are these niggas?
The thing is, he beat John Ruiz when John Ruiz was knocking dudes out. I'm telling you, man, John Ruiz. Oleg Makshev was a good fighter. David Izon was another undefeated guy that came up. Look, man, you would have had to get in the time. Look, these guys aren't Hall of Famers, but they were top fighters of their day.
Kyle, do me a favor. Can you go down and see his first 5 fights?
Come on, Kyle, don't do that first 5 fight. Don't do that.
Come on,
no way.
Come on, man.
Don't do that. Kyle, don't do the first 5.
I just want to see who his first 5 were.
Yeah, he
knocked out Rockman.
Rockman was undefeated when he knocked him out on HBO.
That sounds like a prediction right there, guys. That sounds like a prediction.
He knocked out John Ruiz. He knocked out Darrell Wilson because Darrell Wilson was coming off of knocking out Shannon Briggs. Shannon Briggs was undefeated when Darrell Wilson knocked him out. And then Tua knocked out Darrell Wilson. So I'm telling you, man, he has good guys on his record. There's good guys on his record.
Man,
these guys are all the same.
He's also against good dudes.
That black dude Peter got good.
I remember when Chris Bird beat him. I remember that fight.
Yeah, but he was done
Chris
by
Bird
that.
Chris Bird boxed the shit out of his ass.
That was fat David Tua, though. I'm talking about David Tua pre Ike Biabucci. That was the next Mike Tyson everybody was talking about. Then he started putting on the weight and all this stuff, man.
Because Mex, he actually fought real boxers. He didn't fight.
You don't know that.
Fight washed up MMA fighters and NBA players. I'm sorry.
Even know that. You didn't
Max, you ain't
I'm not going back and forth with you niggas.
Max, you ain't really crediting them first wins, bro. Chill out.
What? No, I'm just saying his first 5 fights are on pace with a lot of boxers' first 5 fights. There's nobody.
Nah, man.
I agree.
Nah, man.
Except Tyron Woodley is probably better than most people's one of their first 5 fights.
No, look, man. Nate Robinson. Come on, man.
No, I get that. And the YouTuber, I get that. But I'm saying Tyron Woodley, two fights against Tyron Woodley is already better than most people's first 5.
Not a boxer, though. No, it's not. Tyron Woodley's not a boxer.
He has knocked people out with his hands. He has been taking punches, kicks, knees to his face. You know what I'm saying?
Not boxing.
I get it.
And he was on a 6-fight losing streak.
That's fine. That's fine. But some of these dudes are getting started in Mexico and they're literally fighting fucking taco truck workers. So how are you going to tell me that that's somehow better because
Bernard Hopkins
in Mexico?
Bernard Hopkins was a construction worker when he turned pro. Bernard Hopkins, for years, he was still a construction worker.
Okay, once again, you're finding exceptions. You're finding anomalies. Okay, Bernard Hopkins is an all-time legendary great.
Look. But like this, Elgin Baylor, one of the greatest NBA players of all time, he was in the Army the same year he was in the NBA. Part-time. Still
you're not going to tell me that some random-ass motherfucking underground fight in Mexico that counts as professionals is somehow better than a UFC fighter.
Hey, Max, let me ask you this. Max, let me ask you this.
Well, a guy with 11 losses who you would consider
I'm talking about
trash.
guys that are 0-0. It's their first fight.
I'm saying a guy with 11 losses who you would consider trash and probably one of these random underground fighters beat Lomachenko in his second fight. So I mean, like you might run into some guys who, all right.
Salito's an Uber driver.
No, that's an exaggeration. I'm talking about look at people's first 5 fights.
Shut the fuck up.
Look at people's first 5 fights. Some of these dudes are like 0-6. Some of these dudes are making their debut. They've never had a professional fight. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that's a bad thing because that's how you build fighters. But I'm saying like this is his building process, and he's already getting pay-per-views. And he's already fighting arguably better competition than some people's first 5 fights. Not all.
And see, that's where you fuck it up.
That's
where you fuck it up. That's where you fuck it up. That's where you fuck it up. I'm sorry. That's where you fuck up. That's where you fuck up the dope at. Saying that he fights better.
You can look up Bud and Spencer's first 5 fights.
Bro,
Canelo's first 5 fights.
He hasn't beaten a professional boxer yet.
Right.
He hasn't beaten a professional boxer yet.
Not
if
one.
he beats Hakeem Rockman Jr., I will give him full fucking credit for it.
So after his first 6, then we can start comparing his first 6 to other people's first 6 then.
To me, he's not even 5-0. He's still 0-0. This is to me his first professional fight.
No, these are professional sanctioned fights.
I don't care because the motherfucker signed off, bro. You ain't fought a boxer yet. You ain't fought a boxer yet.
He got a boxing rec?
Yes. This is why I said the only thing that makes a professional is getting the fucking license. That's it, bro. So to look at someone and be like, "Wow, at least they had 6 professional fights." They just got a fucking license and fought in a bar, dog. Like, what do you like? It's the same shit. If Jake Paul can get a professional fight against a YouTuber another scrawny, his very first fight, scrawny ass YouTuber that obviously is gonna get knocked the fuck out, but that counted as a professional fight because they both got a fucking license. So, like, if Jake Paul was to stop fighting right now, his boxing rec shows that he's fucking 5-0 professionally.
How many more fights is Nate Robinson taking?
0.
How many more fights does KSI have?
So Tyron Woodley's 0-2.
Is Tyron Woodley gonna fight another boxing match?
I don't know, but he fought 2.
Is Ben Askren gonna fight another boxing match?
Definitely not.
Them dudes ain't even gonna do a wrestling match.
I'm more looking at the Tyron Woodley, the rematch, and the fact that he was a champion in a combat sport. It wasn't like he was just coming off, work and shit and doing none of that shit. Like, I get he was past his prime, definitely. But he has more experience than a 24-year-old that used to be a fucking Disney actor. Like,
Yeah, but with
in
4 ounce
fighting
gloves
human
on,
beings,
though,
and
Max.
putting them things on people. Period. Like in life in general, even street fighting, even fighting probably, you know,
Okay.
like
Okay.
in general.
Hey,
This
can I
is
say
where your
something?
logic goes away, right?
Hey, can I say this? Can I say this?
Yeah, what's up?
Fuck all that, man. I'm going to bed. DJ, hold this down.
No, man, no, because I ain't got the password. You fucked. I ain't got the password no more.
Again?
Yep.
Bro, what are you doing?
Huh? It's not what I'm doing. I ain't got the password no more. Sorry. I gotta stay up.
I can't stay up, nigga. I gotta be working at 4 a.m., nigga. So, whoop. All right, whoop. That's a great show. We had an hour and a half. Great shit. You know what I mean?
All right.
I had to change to my phone, man. But I got it on my phone, just not on my laptop.
Oh, I mean, these niggas ain't going nowhere. I'm just letting y'all know what's going down.
Yeah, all right. Make sure you get all the way out or mute your mic, you know.
Hey.
No, man, no.
Hey, Rob G. Hey, there go Rob G right there. Hey, Rob G. Champion Hart said you ain't hit him back, playboy.
Yeah, man. Hit him back, man. Get this paper, man.
Hit me right back, man. Right back. I hope you get this kite. Man. Hey, let me tell you, I don't know if y'all ever been in a situation, but I had some crazy shit happen. This is totally off subject, but my one of my cousins got 50 years, and I ain't talked to him probably 10.
Dang.
And I finally talked to him the past like 2 days. We've been talking nonstop, bro. That is such a good feeling, man. If you guys got long lost loved ones, never too late to reach out, bro. Like I was kind of on that shit for a bit because I didn't know what to say. Like every year that passed, I didn't know what to say. Like the first couple of years is because I was on felony probation. I wasn't allowed to talk to gang members and felons, right? Like currently locked up and shit. So we couldn't communicate because he got sent up to prison. And you know how when you gotta have all your info on when you talk to him. So that went for a couple years, and then it just became like, damn, it's been so long. Then I heard shit that I wasn't really fucking with because, you know, he was pretty involved and, like, really involved, you know? So I was like, shit, I got to stay away from shit like that. So I kind of like, about it. But lately, you know, I'm in my mid-30s. I started kind of coming full circle, like trying to tie up loose ends. And I ran into his mom, which is my aunt. And I told her, like, hey, you know, give her my info. Someone call me, like, you know, I feel bad about it. It's been like 10 plus years. And man, he called me. He was not holding no grudge against me, bro. Like he took full responsibility. It was like, man, it's my fault. I'm in here. I can't be mad at nobody. And we just locked in, bro. So if y'all got, you know, loved ones that are locked up or people you haven't talked to for hella years, just reach out, bro, because that shit really do take some shit off your heart, bro.
Hey Max,
Yeah.
them people behind them walls are the most understanding. Trust me.
Hey, Max. Hey, Max. I know this don't seem like a lot, but send him a book of stamps. Those are very. I mean, he'll really appreciate that though for the letters you write.
Yeah, I just put $250 on his books and fucking got like fucking 10 hours worth of time on the phone.
Okay,
hey,
that's
positive.
good, yeah.
They sending emails now, brother.
They sending emails in the prison.
Yeah, you got emails on the JPay. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they had access to computers like that. I didn't know they gave them access.
Oh,
to computers.
It depends on the prison, nigga. Because my cousin can't get on shit right now.
Yeah, it depends on what kind of lock. Yeah, what kind of lockdown there. He's in Corcoran.
The thing about niggas in jail, they just want you to answer the phone, bro. That's all they want you to do.
Yeah.
They just want some kind of contact from the outside, bro. That's it.
How much is that a minute though? Collect call from prison. That's
bro,
you
like
know what?
It is hella cheap, bro. This shit is it's 45 cents for 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought it was like $2 a minute or something. I didn't know.
No, I think yeah, 45 cents for 15 minutes is, and then so I mean, what's that like for an hour? Times it by 4. I mean, like what, $1.70 something, $1.80. Ain't shit, bro. So like 20. I put like 30. Well, I put $40, I think, because I thought it was gonna be expensive. Like calling cards used to be this shit. Because I used to be on calling cards at the payphones back in the day. So I was like, oh man, I'm gonna drop a 40 piece, and I dropped 40, and I had hella minutes. Even my cousin was like, bro, this shit you go like 10 at a time or something, 5, 10 at a time. I was like, damn, I didn't know it's that cheap. But yeah, so he but it was crazy, bro, because that was my guy, man. Like I was supposed to be with him that day, and I told him don't do it. I told him not to do it, you know, and he didn't listen, and he, you know, what happened. But It's crazy. I felt hella guilty because one of the things where like you don't really know what to say, because it's like it is on me that I didn't reach out, and I just felt bad. I was like, fuck, he's talking to me, man. But he did tell me, he's like, at first, he's like, I did feel some type of way because with everybody, but then I had to come realize it's my fault. I'm in here. I can't hold nothing against someone. Everyone else's life goes on. And,
so do you think he'll get paroled?
Actually, he said it's looking good. He's been locked down since 2008. And he said probably the next 5, if he stays out of trouble, he can probably get out early.
Okay, been in 14 years. Okay, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And he said if he gets to another tier or some shit, that he can get video chats and shit. So,
okay.
All right, shit. But it's crazy, bro. Like that shit really like. I don't know, man. That felt like a soul cleanse or some shit, bro. Like that shit really like. You know what I'm saying? I was hyped. It almost felt like a dream because it's been so long since I talked to him. We used to be together every single day, every day, until he kind of started going that way. So, it was crazy, man. So if y'all got loved ones, man, definitely reach out to him. He's gonna make the whole fucking day.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah. But if you don't, that shit gonna cost you $10 on your phone, bro. That's good. That's good money right there. A couple conversations.
Mix. I'm gonna say this. Right. I got a cousin. Right. He's a lot older than me. He's I think he's like mid-40s, mid-40s, early 50s. Right. He went to jail when we used to go see him. Right. And then one day we just stopped, and I didn't understand why. His mama went back up there. My aunt went back up there to see him one day. And my man had on Kool-Aid lipstick, bro.
What?
And told her not to come back.
What?
So, yeah. So, and the crazy part about it is he's not even supposed to be in there. He just got into this, I ain't no snitch, I ain't no punk shit. And the DA was telling him, man, we know you didn't do it. We just know you know who did it. Tell us who did it, or we can charge you with accessory, which is the same thing as actually doing it. I ain't no snitch. I ain't no. All right, fine. Gave his ass life without. And I remember being like 7, 8 years old going up there to see him.
Damn.
And all of a sudden, when I was like 11, 12, we didn't go no more. I was like, yeah, when we going to see, I ain't gonna call his name. When we going to see da-da-da-da-da. It's like, yeah, baby, we not going up there no more. I'm like, okay, cool. And come to find out, my mama told me the truth about it later on. Said when he went up there again, he had his shirt like folded, you know what I'm talking about. And he had on Kool-Aid lipstick. And, and he told his mama not to come back up there. Don't come back and see me no more. It's like, oh, okay. And he was 19 years old when he got locked up.
Oh, they got him early. Oh man, first week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like that might not have been that might have been a decision forced upon a young man. You follow what I'm saying?
You got to kill me.
What it is, but I told him, y'all motherfuckers.
Kill me. Nope. I always said if I ever get raped, I gotta get murdered.
Max, them niggas been in there pumping iron for about 40 years.
Then murder me.
Yeah, I'm gonna be straight up real with you, man. I think I'd rather be dead than be raped.
Yeah, if I do, I'm gonna die after that because I'm
going on everyone. Listen. Hey, what Bernie Mac say? Ayana, it was him. I would have called you, but the line was busy, nigga. Fuck man.
I felt bad.
I ain't sharing showers with a fucking soul. Fuck what y'all talking about. If it ain't my wife,
this is why I mind my business and drink water, because I personally like wiping my own ass. You know what I mean? I'm not. I don't feel like I should have to fight you over my ass. I don't. I don't want to give it to you, sir.
That's what I tell people. Everybody's like, that's like, yo, people just telling me like, yo, I think it's like you don't never know if you're gonna snitch in a situation. I tell them I will never put myself in that situation because I don't commit crime, and I don't hang around people that commit crime. So I'm never gonna put myself in that situation.
I'm telling. If I told you not to do that shit and you did that shit,
you telling on your folks?
I'm telling.
Listen, bro.
You telling on your folks?
I didn't go.
Listen, if we in the car and you bring a gun in that car, you ain't tell me, nigga. I'm telling, nigga, that's his gun. That's that nigga.
Exactly. Here's the thing too. Anytime I go with anybody, I got anything on me. Before I get anyone's vehicle, I always tell them, hey, I got woo on me or woo in the bag. And if they're like, hey, bro, nah, then if I need it, then I'm not gonna ride with you. But otherwise, I'll leave it here. But that's how it is. I'll let everybody know every time. And I tell people, and I'm on probation. Like this one, I was on probation. I was like, and I'm on probation. So if we get pulled over, they're gonna search. So
because one of my uncle's friends got caught up like that in Alabama it's been about 10 years ago now. I remember that shit. I remember when it happened. He was in a city like 30 minutes north of us, right? He went up there, robbed a Dollar General or a gas station or some shit like that. And he called my uncle friend to come pick him up. Now, my uncle friend didn't know that he had just robbed some shit. He was like, yeah, come pick me up over here, da-da-da-da-da. Come to find out, he done robbed somebody, and they tried to charge him the same as being a part of the robbery. He was like, well, I didn't know. He was like, well, he robs the gas station or the Dollar General, and then 30 minutes later, you come pick him up. You see how that kind of looks to us. I was like, well, I didn't know. Yeah. So he ended up pleading to a lesser charge because he had a public defender. But all he did was come pick the dude up, man.
It's a beat down gonna come with that.
Yeah, for sure.
And
what's crazy? Out of toll, bro. Like
we did what? There's dudes around here that are on paperwork and people know, or that people know very much about, but they're just like the hardest motherfuckers out here. So nobody does nothing to them.
Yeah, they're informants. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Those are normally the hardest dudes in the streets, guys. They gotta get out of jail free card. They know they're gonna snitch on somebody, so they know they'll commit a crime and snitch on somebody.
Bro, one of them just was in the news, bro. One of them was just in the news with $50K. He's already on felony probation. He had a gun, and he got caught with hella fentanyl, fucking fake perk, heroin, coke, all that shit. Got his house raided, and he was out in 2 days on bail, but he got bail. Being on that, he was on probation with a gun charge. Like that, I like shit just.
Yeah, we used to say that too about this one guy. He always used to get picked up, 3 times a year. It was like, well, time for him to go report.
Yeah.
Man, JT just got locked up again. Like, time for JT to go tell some shit. All right.
Yo, do y'all have a in y'all area? Do y'all have what they call a jailbird newspaper that comes out every week to show all the people that got arrested?
Hell no. We got Facebook and Instagram.
yeah, they do it on Facebook now.
Yeah.
All the big departments got Facebook pages. They'll post it.
I don't know the name of it.
Damn, DJ, you telling your folks, bro?
Yeah, we got to think.
Yeah, if I told you not to do this shit, if I ask you, hey, bro, it's like you holding?
What end up happening is like
But as a real one, you're supposed to take that for you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if it was me and DJ, and if he didn't know, and they got found, that's me.
Yeah,
like,
I would take
DJ's
it too.
not,
if DJ just gonna be like, oh, it was
dry. I'm like, nigga, what? Problem.
Like, let me take the fucking thing.
I'm gonna let the police know in so many words while we sit right there. Like,
that's that dry shit. All I know is it wasn't me. Man. Well, there's only one other person in the car. Well, it wasn't me.
Right. God damn.
I'm not gonna sit up here and say that is. I'm not gonna flat out say.
Nah, man. My whole thing is I ride around with a lot of.
What I'm gonna do is by my reaction, you're gonna know this shit ain't mine.
Well, you'll start crying.
No, I'm not gonna cry. It's like, man, what the fuck, man? Like, God,
Mama,
where the fuck that shit come from? I'm gonna be hysterical. You understand? I'm gonna be so aggravated that you're gonna know that this shit wasn't mine.
See, Dick, my thing is I ride around with a lot of guns in the car. All my guns is legal guns.
Oh yeah, gun ain't
so
shit. I ain't talking about
I got at least
guns. I'm talking about
three. I ride around with at least 3 or 4 guns in California. So my whole thing is, if anybody get a car,
yeah, I live
taking that
in the
charge.
South,
That ain't
man.
mine.
I ain't tripping over no guns.
Nah, I can't ride around. I don't ride around with no marijuana, none of that. Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Gun charges real quick out here.
If you ride with me, I tell them don't bring no marijuana in this car.
Even a little
bring no dope in this car.
How much it is, like I ain't tripping on that. It's just, you got pills on you. Oh shit.
Nah, man, don't bring that marijuana in my car because I ride around with guns and that'll mess me up because it's my car. You ride with me, because I don't smoke.
Yeah, whoever's car it is and shit gets to make the rules. And here's another thing too.
It's a fine line between loyalty and stupidity, like Jewel.
Hey, what about in a situation where you go to a liquor store with your cousin? It's all good, right? Whoever got whatever on them and everyone's cool with it. And then out of nowhere, the op come by and then they boop bop beep bop boop bop bop, and now you caught up in it. And he ain't saying nothing.
Nah, I'm running.
Ain't taking the charge.
I'm running.
You said he not taking the charge?
Like he's not standing up and taking it. He's like, fuck it, let him figure it out. We both ain't gonna say shit.
Nah, you finna eat that one, buddy. I tell you what, they come asking me any goddamn thing.
No, I'm just trying to tell them, look at the camera, homeboy. I ain't shot nobody. I ain't got no enemies. I ain't got no enemies. I ain't shot nobody. Just look at the camera. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But I ain't gonna tell them.
Meanwhile, your cousin's sitting there with face tats. Like, I ain't got enemies. Between us, it's not me that has enemies.
I'm not gang of.
Nah, but I mean, I've seen situations, but that the code's always supposed to be that if it's like a civilian or if it's someone that's not in that life, it's your cousin, it's your family member, it's a civilian, a girl, you've seen or some shit, you're always supposed to eat that charge for those people. So you shouldn't ever even put them in a situation to have to snitch on you because you should be like, you know what, that's my girl or something or my little cousin, like I ain't gonna put that's me. All right, take that, boom, whatever. But motherfuckers now are just trying to save their own ass, but that's what you sign up for when you not be taking them chances. The game doesn't change because motherfuckers don't even press that. Like snitches used to get stitches, they don't no more. Only in jail. That's it. Only in jail.
Yeah, you don't wanna go to jail as a child toucher, a rapist, or a snitch.
Yep.
But anywho, man, if Ryan Garcia knocks out Fortuna this weekend, look for them to make that Tank fight.
Hey, that's a good fight for him though, man. Like,
Tank
I'm not mad at
out
that.
of there.
Even though he ducked him once already.
Garcia's not getting that ring with Tank. No way.
What's up, 817? What's going on, bro? What's going on, Felicia, Rob G? What's going on, everybody? But yeah, man, if he looks impressive this weekend, I promise you they're gonna make that Tank fight. They ain't gonna be able to help themselves, man.
DJ, I'm not sure the fight. I'm not sure that fight's gonna happen until Saturday night. They in the ring. I still don't trust Garcia.
Even if he wins,
you got a good point. You got a good point.
Even if he wins, he gonna duck that Tank fight. Bro. Don't nobody want to fight Tank, but Devin.
Yeah, Devin don't want to fight.
I was about to say nobody.
Devin, I think Shakur will fight him too.
Yeah, Shakur don't care, man. I think Devin is a legit dog and really don't give a fuck. He really want to prove himself. But I also think you got guys like Shakur and Tank. Shakur is a street kid from Newark, New Jersey, Brick City. Tank is a street kid from Baltimore. Ate sleep for dinner, all that type of shit. I really don't think he cares about who we fight. I really don't, man. So it's just a matter of the business getting out the way and letting these two young guns do it. But they two hot commodities right now. So nobody's, the money is about to start. I want these two to fight before the money start changing. Before it starts getting up to a 50, 60, 70, $80 million fight. Because right now, it's about a $30 million fight. To be honest.
Yeah, but the problem.
Personally, I think they should have it in Atlanta.
Yeah, but the problem though is all the money is on Tank. Tank the one gonna fill the building up, and he don't got the belt. So that's the issue. You know what I'm saying?
But then again, you had Leonard Ellerby out here talking about, and this is like, I don't really like doing the money talk, but I do it anyway. So it's you got Leonard Ellerby out here talking about Devin was making 3.5 a fight. Who was going to pay him that? And so that's why the fight in Mayweather Promotions' eyes, that's why it didn't happen. But us as fans, we don't want to hear that shit. And 817, I saw what you was talking about. Ryan do look like he does look extra saucy, but until he pops dirty, I'm not gonna say he own anything. I'm just gonna say it's hard work and dedication.
Wait. Leonard said Ryan was making $3.5 million without the belts.
Devin, I combined two conversations. I was responding to my guy 817 in the chat, and I was having a conversation with y'all. But Devin, while he was over with the zone, reportedly, like, I don't know, I'm not in the camp, reportedly, was making $3.5 million a fight. That's why he was so content to stay over there with the zone, because him and Eddie Hearn had a co-promotion thing where he was fighting on the zone, and he was like half match room, but then he was getting paid, as a promoter through DHP. So he was making like $3.5 million a fight. This is all reports. I don't know for sure.
Belts.
I'm just going by the narrative that's been put out there.
I would stay there too.
So the reports are that Devin was getting paid more than Tank per fight, and Leonard Ellerby was saying, who's gonna pay him that? Who's gonna pay him that? He's making $3.5 million a fight. Who's gonna pay him that? When I can pay Tank 1.5 and pay his opponent $500,000 and he do the same numbers. That's the way Mayweather is gonna. That's the way Mayweather Promotions is looking at it. We can go find a Rolly Romero, a Isak Cruz, a Mario Barrios, and fill up an arena. So what is Devin Haney gonna bring different besides some belts that we really don't care about? That's the way we look at it. Right now, indifferent. That's the way Mayweather Promotions looks at it.
Oh, Kyle didn't mute his
Somebody's snoring, man.
Is that Kevin or is that Kyle?
Yeah, who's snoring?
That's all right. That's all right. I'll tell you what. We'll do this. Who's snoring? Let me see. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool.
That was Cal.
Who was it?
Nah, that was what's his name? I think that was Kev. Well,
okay.
That's just dead air with Kyle, so we just want to leave him back. I don't think nobody's snoring. I just think it's dead air.
It's not snoring me, but
nah, somebody was definitely snoring.
Somebody was snoring.
Yeah.
I was a snoring.
But I think everybody who won't hear now talking, so we all good. But yeah, man, I don't think we're gonna get Tank and Devin until late next year. Because Devin's there's no way Bob Arum is gonna let Devin just walk away. He's got to fulfill that contract. So, yeah, I mean, it's one of the things. It is what it is.
I think it's crazy.
I think Devin's gonna rematch Kambosos, and then Bob is gonna do what he's been trying to do for 2 years now. Put Lomachenko back in the title fight.
Kambosos didn't win a fucking minute of that fight.
I gave him
a
lot of
round,
people
though.
feel like Kambosos didn't win a round. Like
I gave him 1 round. I gave him one.
I gave him one.
I gave him the last one.
I think I gave him like the 4th round, and that was it.
I gave him the last round.
Yeah, and that's just because Devin said, "Fuck it, I got the fight won. Why sit in here and try to brawl with this dude when I got the fight won?" You know what I mean?
Look, I think he won. Canelo won maybe a 1 round more than Kambosos.
Oh, speaking of which, that rematch might be in trouble now. With the WBA just ordered Bivol versus Zordo Ramirez yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. So
I think Bivol beats Ramirez though, man.
You think Bivol will beat him? I don't know.
Hey,
I got Bivol beat him.
If Bivol beats Ramirez, does that close the gap on the Bivol shit?
I think
don't
Bivol
know
can
because
beat
but you got to think about this, though,
I mean,
man. Because
belt
both
to the
guys got
side, you know what I mean?
mandatories, and we all expect. I mean, it's a fight; anything can happen, of course, because everybody's men. They all bleed, but I don't think anybody's beating the Terminator at 175. But they both have mandatories now. We all believe he's gonna destroy Anthony Yard, right?
Yeah, we know that. We know that.
You know, it would make sense for it to happen. I think Bob and Eddie could get together and make something happen for that undisputed. But Bob has never been known to pay step aside money to anybody.
They not fucking with Eddie Hearn, bro.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so would it be better if Zurdo Ramirez won the belt and Bob would have to deal with Oscar? So, I mean, you got to look at the politics of the thing. We're fans. We just want to see the fight. We don't really care of how the numbers and things get worked out. But who is Bob going to work with to make Undisputed at 175 happen? Is he going to work with Eddie or is he going to work with Oscar? I don't think he even likes Oscar.
He might can get the business done with Eddie. Maybe.
I know he can't stand fucking Eddie, but when Zurdo kicks Bivol's ass, Canelo can still gonna rematch him. Hey, my guy Piero, you might be right. Canelo just might want to get that get back. And I'm actually rooting for Canelo in his next fight too. I hope he brutally beats the shit out of him.
Oh yeah, I do not like Triple G.
I really hope he beats the living shit out of Triple G.
Let's go, Triple G.
I want him to
I think Canelo stops him to the body though.
Leave no doubt. Please,
he stops him to the body.
Yeah, based off what Murata was doing, I think that sounds like a good bet.
Not Murata, Darren Tingle.
Okay. So I mean,
I was saying Murata was carrying up Triple G's body.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
So if he could do that, Canelo gonna eat.
I got Canelo stuff.
Does anybody have any money on AJ against Usyk?
Man, no, man. I think AJ loses
What's
again,
man.
What's
the odds? I might take the odds if it's a good odds.
No, I'm just saying, like,
he's got a chance.
You personally, do you believe he beats him?
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
No, I think that fight next week.
But if it was like a 3-1 underdog, I might put a bill on.
August, September, ain't it? This is August and September. AJ
it was originally scheduled for next week. They pushed it back. That's right.
Yeah, they pushed it back. Yeah, they kept getting pushed back.
Yeah.
I think AJ about to get knocked out.
Thank you, Piero. I didn't know. I didn't think he liked Oscar, but okay. So it would be better if Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez beats Bivol. But Zurdo is that fight ain't happening until like November though, because I think Zurdo's still suspended. I think he's still suspended. I think he's suspended until like October, November. Somebody y'all let me know about that. Somebody fact check me on that. I think he's still suspended. Let me see.
You know who's not suspended is ready to fight.
Jake Paul.
No, I knew you was gonna do that,
man. I knew you was gonna do it, dog. I knew it. I knew he was gonna do that.
So if Jake Paul get iced, they coming back.
Hey, Jake Paul gets iced. Fuck it, he's gonna come back and fight someone else and fight Tommy Fury against Redemption.
Jake Paul got a lot of money to win out here. There's a Masvidal fight for Jake Paul. There's a Conor McGregor fight for
bunch of guys.
He's too big for Conor McGregor, man. He's too big.
Puro.
And they said they were looking at Anderson Silva.
A bunch of guys not his size. See what I'm saying? He just wants to fight MMA fighters and
Anderson bigger.
Nah, man, Anderson ain't no 190 pounds, man. He ain't no cruiserweight, man.
He's longer, taller.
See what I'm saying? See the narrative that get pushed around about Jake Paul when he fighting a bunch of dudes that's not his size.
Man,
Hey, what? Okay, Jake Paul do got knockout power though, right? We can agree on that at least.
Yeah, but Silver's about
when
50
you
years
fighting
old,
dudes
man.
that fought at a weight class,
I'm just
15,
saying, as a man,
30
he has the
pounds
power to knock
lighter than
another
what you fight at.
man out in one punch.
He knocked out Tyron Woodley, who was legit 190 pounds, who fought at 170. He fought at a weight 20, 30 pounds lighter than what you knocked him out at. So, like, come on, man. Like I said,
But he knocked him out cold.
He
knocked him out cold, not a TKO. Street.
So let me ask you this,
Face
right?
first.
Face first. Memed them. Any meme Nate Robinson. I know Nate, Nate, little, whatever. He's little, cool. But if there were two dudes who just had a street fight at a bar, it would be a viral knockout.
Woodley beats the shit out of Jake Paul in the street fight, though. That ain't even close.
That's if he can take him down for sure. Yeah,
that's a wrap.
But just with the hands, like if you going in the backyard, you're all right. No grabbing, no tackle, just straight hands. I mean, that's the old school. That's how it used to be lined up. Now you can do whatever you want. Shoot motherfuckers if you need to. But I'm saying, like, it used to be no hands. Someone gets dropped, let him get back up. About just how it used to be, catch your hands. So, like, what's the difference? And Jake Paul is like just learning the sport still. And all the other boxers that he beat in the gym.
Hey, Piro, I was asking about Zerto. I was asking if he was suspended. I think he is suspended though until November.
But either way, who y'all got with that Ryan Garcia Fortuna?
Fortuna.
Ooh, okay.
I got Garcia. If it happens.
I think Garcia win, man. I mean, but if he, it all depends on how he looks. I probably won't watch it. I'll probably be watching something else, to be honest. Or I might tune in late. But I'll say this, right? If Ryan gets in there and he starts going back to his old style or his old ways or whatever, where he's just trying to land that left hook. If he's trying to land the lead left hook or the check left hook, and he's not really boxing, then I don't know if he should get in there with Tank Davis. Because I've said this before, it amazes me how most of Tank's opponents just always seem to walk into shit and get knocked out.
And get knocked the fuck out.
Right. So I'll take Ryan this week, but Fortuna's gonna make him fight. And I want to see some of these exchanges this weekend, man.
Hey, Tank said some of the best traps in all of boxing, man. That's why.
Tank turned Rolly into a meme. That's
But Tank just be setting dudes up. It'll take him a couple rounds, but he'll set them up so clean and just
yeah.
It don't matter what their experience is.
Either he's setting them up or he's punching his way in, trying to find his range like he did with Barrios.
Yep.
Yeah.
They scared of that little motherfucker, man. They scared of him.
I mean, everybody claim they beat him up in sparring, but I mean, shit, everybody get beat up in sparring.
Even Sean Porter said he got real power, and he's fighting, dude.
Wait, who got beat up
for him so far? So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But if he knocks out Fortuna, I say within the first 6 rounds this weekend, I definitely think they make the Tank Davis fight. I definitely think Showtime and the Zone get together and we do something to get that Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fight. The only thing they have to simulcast it because Golden Boy just signed a new deal with the Zone, and so there's no way they're gonna let the Zone be completely out of the mix. So they'll probably end up having to simulcast it. But we'll get together and make that fight happen if Ryan wins this weekend. Now, if he wins by a close decision, then I don't think they make the fight.
DJ, they're not gonna let Ryan fight Tank, bro.
I
think they will, man. I think they will.
They're not gonna let him fight Tank.
I think they will. The money's there, man.
The money's there, but he's banking off that undefeated record. You know what I'm saying? That's a big thing.
Right. The cash cow is done if he loses.
De La Hoya's campaigning for that fight. So
Yeah, Eddie Hearn claimed he was campaigning for that Wilder fight for AJ, supposedly.
Nah, he didn't want that fight.
No, it's
Right.
a little bit different.
You know what? It's crazy. Go ahead, Cinto.
I've seen a video where De La Hoya was pleading and talking about the numbers are great. It'd be a great for fighting. For boxing and all that. I think he's real about it. I know De La Hoya do a whole lot of crazy stuff, but the way this video that I saw a few weeks ago went, I don't think he's going to campaign like that if he's not really wanting that. And I
think was that before or after he cleaned his mirror?
And, he's been pulling up out of fights.
Puro, I'm gonna tell you why it doesn't make Maul a duck. Because Oscar, everybody who's connected or knew anything about that Munguia versus Charlo fight, they said it was Oscar who pulled that fight because he wanted TV rights in America. They gave his own TV rights overseas and in Mexico, but in America, Showtime still wanted the TV rights, and Oscar was like, "No, I want it on the zone. I want it on the zone. I want it on the zone too." But like I said, the zone. But Golden Boy just signed this big multi-fight extension with the zone, so he wanted his partners involved, and he pulled the fight out from under Munguia at the 9th hour. Charlo had agreed to everything. Munguia's other promoter had agreed to everything, and the fight was gonna happen. And Oscar came in at the 9th hour and killed that fight. So I can't say it's a duck for Maul or Munguia in that case. I actually gave Munguia credit, and I actually gave Charlo credit for that. They tried to make the fight, but Oscar came in and took that fight away from us. So blame Oscar on that one. But it's if they do a joint, yeah. Okay, I answered that. What was you saying, Cinto? You breaking up bad, Cinto.
Okay.
Go ahead. Try to say it now.
Joint net.
Okay. Yeah.
Showtime and the zone.
I still couldn't hear you, but it's all good. We're gonna work through it. I believe the same thing, DJ. Why is Tank versus Ryan can be joint in that Maul fight? Because it's not necessarily a championship fight, and that was and that would have been a mandatory versus a champion fight. So Maul was the clear A side. Like there is no clear A side with Tank and Ryan.
How?
Right?
No, there is.
What
are you talking about?
Yeah, there is.
No, it's not.
What do you
No, there's
mean?
not.
It's Tank, DJ.
It's Tank, clearly.
Tank and Ryan, there's no clear A side.
Nah, Tank has
Go to sleep,
more,
DJ. Go to sleep.
Tank has more boxing fans, but Ryan has the non-boxing fans too.
Right, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. There's no clear A
proven.
side.
It's not
That's not
been
been
proven.
translated.
Right.
He's got a Gatorade commercial.
Bro,
the man has a Gatorade commercial.
Their last
They don't
two
want
gates,
to fight.
Who he is.
bro, just going off of their last two gates. Tank did 18,000. Ryan did like 16,000. So there's not a clear A side here.
Yeah,
Wait.
They gotta work out.
One pay-per-view.
Time out. Tank's last fight was in Barclay. You said that was 16,000?
That was 18,000.
Okay.
Ryan's last fight was in Dallas, Texas, or some shit like. No, it was in California.
Yeah, and that's the problem, DJ. Ryan Tank is going all over the place. Vegas, Atlanta, fucking New York.
Ryan has not even had a pay-per-view fight yet.
Cool. All that pay-per-view. Cool. All that.
Clear A side.
The live gate. You got to look at the live gates. Their live gates ain't that far apart. And let's not act
okay,
like
and then
San Antonio, Ryan did like 16,000, 17,000. So bro. Like, come on, man.
Bro, you talking about Mexican
and don't
country,
put me in a situation where I gotta defend Ryan Garcia, man. Please,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're not Ryan Garcia
please
fans,
don't
but
put me in
he
that situation.
is a little bit more popular than Tank as far as the casuals. The girls like
casual
it.
fans
Yeah,
like
the casual
Ryan
fans
Garcia.
like it. Yeah, that's all we're saying.
Boxing fans like
Tank. Yeah,
like
the true
Tank.
saying like Tank. Yeah, and it's all about the casual. Like I said, as far as like the true boxing fans,
bringing in girls and Tank is bringing in more celebrities.
Exactly. Yeah.
Ryan,
and the thing is,
and understand because they're both filling seats, and then Ryan, but the money's there for both fighters. Also, what I was willing to agree to a joint network motion for the fight.
Can't hear you, Santo.
Are you breaking up?
I think
De La Hoya is willing to.
I think I know what he's trying to say. That is my question, though. Is Mayweather Promotions willing to do business?
Willing to do a joint.
Go ahead.
Yeah, if Mayweather, he's willing to do a co-promotion and a co-network deal.
With Mayweather Promotion and Golden Boy?
Mayweather Promotions, Golden Boy, Showtime, and DAZN.
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that'll be the more interesting.
That'll be a first, won't it?
Those two at a press conference will be more entertaining than the two fighters. I think Ryan will get up there and talk a bunch of generic ass shit. Tank is not really a shit talker, but you get Floyd and damn Oscar up there on the stage talking shit to each other. That's gonna be prime time box office television. I can't.
But you got to get Oscar after he's cleaned his mirror, though. That's the best time to get him.
Yeah, because if you get him up there before, you know what? I'm gonna get off Oscar a little bit. I'm gonna get off Oscar a little bit. And Piro, you're right. You're right. Tank does have a lot of casual fans because I noticed that when I went to his fight last year when he fought Barrios. I know, like, Tank got the streets. Like, no matter what, the streets don't fuck with Tank. Ryan got all the suburban kids who, I can do it too. Look, I can hit the Cobra bag. Look how fast.
Yeah, Ryan got the girl.
And then you got the little 16 to 19-year-old girls who are absolutely slobbing over him.
Yeah.
So, Ryan got a lot of fans. Ryan putting asses in seats. I'm not gonna sit here and cap like he don't.
Latinos. He got the Latinos on lock.
Right. They build Ryan. Only thing is Ryan doesn't have the same amateur pedigree, but they built in Ryan the same way they built Oscar De La Hoya. For those of y'all who old enough to remember, they built Oscar De La Hoya as the heartthrob.
Through a female fan base. They built him through a female fan base.
Well, hold on. Not just that, though. Oscar had the amateur pedigree as well.
Right. That's the only thing that's separating Ryan and Oscar right now is the amateur pedigree. Oscar did come in with that gold medal from the Olympics, right?
Gold medal, yeah.
So they built him as the guy that men want to be and the man that women want to be with. So he go in there and he whooping the ass, and he take ass whooping, whoop a little more ass. The better he start winning these belts, even though he lost to Pernell Whitaker, but that's not the other.
He lost to Ike Corte too.
I had to go back and watch that one. Corte
should have won the first 7 of the first 8 rounds. Corte was controlling with a jab. Look, De La Hoya was so far ahead in that fight that even without the knockdown in the 12th round, he still wins. Without the knockdown, he still wins. That's what a lot of people don't realize. So that the scoring was way off in that fight.
They're gonna need smelling salts for Ryan if he go fight Tank.
Oh yeah, Tank gonna knock him out. We know that.
Salts.
Yeah, I've visualized that so many times, man.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I visualize Tank knocking everybody out but Shakur. I think Tank gonna put Devin on his ass.
Well, I think Tank can beat Devin, but I think he'll probably have an easier time with Shakur than Devin.
You think so?
Nah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think Shakur beat both of them.
I think Devin is a longer.
Yeah, he's a longer fighter. Yeah,
the three of those guys.
Than Shakur. So I can't see Shakur.
Shakur got popped though.
Shakur ain't got the pop to get. I don't think he got the pop to get Tank's respect though. I don't think he got that much pop.
Devin damn sure don't have it though.
Oh, I agree with that. I agree with it. But Devin is he's a longer fighter.
Okay, 14,000. Okay, cool. 18 versus 14. And that was against Tago. So he did pretty good a couple years ago when he fought in Dallas, when he fought at the American Airlines Arena. Tank and Ryan are my favorite fighters, but Tank will get okay. I think Tank gonna end up rematching Pitbull too, but that's just
man. I would leave him right. I'd let.
What I don't understand is how the Pitbull crews gain like momentum and get more fans for losing against Tank. That's what I don't understand. Because he didn't get knocked out. Because he didn't get knocked out.
That's it. But he went in there. He went in there and didn't get knocked out.
Valid effort.
But he lost.
He didn't just show up for a T-shirt.
You know what was watching?
I mean,
want to get behind him.
Yeah, it really wasn't a close fight. I mean, he lost. I mean, he didn't get watched anything, but it really wasn't that close of a fight.
No, but he still gave a good effort, though.
Yeah, he did give a great effort. I give it to him.
He didn't run from Tank.
Yeah.
He didn't run from Tank.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He just
Let me ask you this though: do you believe
that no one knew him before? No one knew him before. Now they know him.
Let me ask you this though: if let's say we put Isaac Cruz in there with Ryan Garcia, you think it looks the same way?
Not gonna happen. Garcia's not getting in the ring with Cruz.
Exactly.
Ryan got problems. Ryan have more problems with Isaac Cruz, I think.
Especially the way Isaac Cruz fought Gamboa. Shit.
Yeah.
With no regard for human life.
Yo, speaking of Gamboa, how does Gamboa keep getting these big fights?
Because he got the name. He got a little bit of clout to his name still.
Plus he's
only lost to like one subpar fighter.
He's willing to take he ain't asked for a whole lot of money.
Yeah, but Gamboa is probably like 45 years old, man. You can't trust that man's birth certificate.
Apparently, he's still selling tickets, though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he is.
Hey, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's hella racist.
What was racist?
Why you can't trust his birth certificate? All positive?
He got a Cuban birth certificate. That's why you can't trust him.
Yeah, bro. Why you see what?
Come on, man. We've been talking about the Cuban birth certificate.
I apologize, man. You know how.
Look, man. You know about them Cuban birth certificates, man.
You know I don't give a fuck about that race shit. Don't talk that shit.
Hey, DJ, do you need to tell about them Cuban birth certificates?
Them Cuban birth certificates, man. Like they still trying to tell us Luis Ortiz is 42.
I remember Danny Alamonte.
Ain't no way that man's 42 years old.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. Those Cuban birth certificates are about as valid as a Cuban college degree over here.
That's so messed up, man.
Nah, bro. I only say that because like I go through resumes and it'll be like, oh, master's degree from the College of fucking Cuba. I'm like, the fuck is that? What is the College of Cuba?
I didn't know that Cuba had colleges. I didn't know that,
bro.
Yeah. They actually got I don't know if y'all know, they got an exchange program where these young people go over there to get medical licenses.
Yeah.
Like country, you can go over there and you don't have to pay no money.
No.
If you go over there, but they only take so many kids per year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you gotta look it up. It's like they got actually. It's not just Cuba though. It's not just only a Cuba program. I forgot the name of the program, but you look it up. They let kids go over there. They get a room and board, and they pay for the whole degree.
It's like a 6-month certification.
Nah, it's a degree. You talking about certification? I'm talking about a degree.
I'm just talking shit, bro. Just talking shit.
Oh, they got a degree. They got a real program. A lot of these countries, y'all see the American programs as far as education is not. It's not. When you look at the rankings of America, like the world ranks for colleges, America don't rank that high.
Nah.
Okay. That's good to know right there, though.
Yeah, look it up. You'll see. It'll kind of blow your mind because you've been misconstrued on what you think is. We don't even know American colleges, but when you go look at that list, you'll see it's not. The colleges of America, they're in those lists, the top 50, but they're not as many and not as high as you think they are.
And Tony Manzano, that's my exact point. That's why you can't, like, we saying it jokingly, but we know it's real reasons why you can't trust a Cuban birth certificate.
Yeah.
That is not lost upon us.
Hey, Ruiz about to kill him, man.
Yeah, oh man, that's gonna be a good fight. That's gonna be a good fight.
I think Ruiz
that's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I think, man. I think Ortiz is a good fighter, but the fact that he was dropped by a jab by Charles Murray, that says a lot where he's at in his career right now.
The fact that Andy Ruiz got dropped by Chris Areola.
Yeah, he did. He get dropped by Areola.
Come on, man. This is a 50-50 fight right here.
It is a 50-50 fight, but I'm leaning towards Ruiz.
That was the best we've seen Chris Areola look in a long time, bro.
Yeah, it is.
So I mean, that ain't really. I mean, he was a very competitive fight in that fight. It was meant a lot more to him than some of his other fights.
Bro, you seeing Ruiz right now?
Heavyweight.
They were both on. Hey,
what, Ruiz taking it serious? He dropping the weight?
Boy, Ruiz look good right now. Ruiz
I ain't seen it.
Yeah, he been over there with Reynoso and them, so you know he chilling still right now.
I heard everybody left Reynoso except Canelo.
So he with Reynoso. So are they drug testing for this fight?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Okay.
And so if they don't drug test him at all, I'm good either way.
Yeah, I'm going with
somebody to clarify something for me. I saw a video a few days ago that said everyone except Canelo has left Reynoso.
Nah, I think BJ just said Ruiz is over there, right?
Last time I checked, he was still with him. I don't know.
I heard he was gone.
Well, if they're not drug testing, I'm going Ruiz.
Bro, Ruiz look good, bro. Ruiz look like he probably like 250 solid, like fast, explosive. You know, it's just mitt work, but he look good.
Yeah, I'm going Ruiz if they're not drug testing.
If no drug testing, I'm going with Ortiz.
Well, you gotta put. Hey, DJ. We're talking about blood pressure. We're talking about blood pressure medication, though.
Right. I mean, that's my thing. That's my thing with drug testing, right? If we're gonna drug test, we're gonna drug test. If we're not, we're not. If we're gonna do it, let's do it. I don't like the fact that they only do it for certain fights. You know what I mean? Or just for certain fighters. But if we're gonna drug test we're drug testing everybody. If we're not gonna drug test, we're not gonna drug test anybody. So that's the way I would want them to do it. So if there's no drug testing in this fight, I'm absolutely cool with that. Because if they didn't drug, like back with the Lubin and Fundura fight, they didn't drug test Fundura, but guess what? They didn't drug test Lubin either. So you know,
but look at the damage, though. Look at the damage. Like them boys,
bro. Because we couldn't see it on Fundura's face, don't mean there wasn't damage. Like Lubin landed some hard body shots.
Fundura did drop him though. He dropped him. He hurt him bad.
And Lubin dropped Fundura.
That's what I'm saying. Lubin dropped Fundura. He hurt him bad. That's what I was talking about. Lubin dropped Fundura.
Yeah, but Lubin got the worst of it. Though.
Yeah, he got the worst of it.
I mean, shit. But when you take 300 uppercuts to the same spot, it don't look like it. Yeah, I mean, but you know, it's just.
Yo, I do got a question for you, DJ. Though.
What's up?
Just because you seem to be, plugged in and all that, and this is like severely old, but like, I'm a little bothered.
Remember, I've had 6 concussions. Go ahead.
I'm a little bothered that like, so what the fuck was it? Was it an egg weight? Was he poisoned?
Nah, man.
Like nobody, nah, real talk though, because that shit was like everywhere, and like we never got an answer to any of that shit.
Nah, he just got beat up, man. He got beat up pretty bad.
You got to answer in that third fight.
I never got into any of that.
Oh, you didn't?
Between the second and third fight, all I ever said was, why we even arguing? Fury owed that man a third fight via the contract. So why we even arguing about whether or not we want to see it? There was a rematch clause, and Wilder wanted his get back. So, it is what it is. I never got into the whole Mark Breland and Wilder thing, because the only thing that bothered me throughout all of that is the fact that we even knew. Like, those are 2 grown men who know each other, who've had a relationship throughout the years. We should have never known about a private conversation between them 2. Yeah, I mean,
I'm just trying to figure out, man.
DJ, it is what it is. It happened. We went through that whole situation last year, and
DJ, you see the comments?
I never spoke on that, because that's just something I never really cared to really buy into. Ruiz, thank you, Best Pugilist. Best Pugilist, join the panel if you can, man. If you're busy, I understand. Jared Hancock, thank you for coming in.
What's going on, fella?
What's going on, man? Valdez and Canelo still with Eddie, and Andy is with the trainer recommended by Eddie because he is busy with Canelo. Okay, yeah, that's right. Canelo is in camp because he's got a fight coming up with Triple G. So Ruiz is still with Reynoso. I just saw footage with them together recently. He's still there. Yeah, that's what I thought. I hadn't heard anything about him moving. So,
boy, Ruiz looked good. Boy, Ruiz looked like he about to be a nightmare for a lot of heavyweights.
Look like he about to tear some shit up, don't he?
Yeah, he about to be a nightmare for any Usyk, anybody other than Wilder. Like,
I think Ruiz is probably a matchup nightmare against Usyk. Because Usyk, like, you look at the Chisora fight with Usyk, man. I think a guy like Ruiz probably could, because he's going to keep coming. He's not going to try to outbox him. He's going to keep coming at him, and it's going to be a problem.
I think Ruiz can box with him, though. That's the other problem.
No, I don't. Not Usyk, no.
APN said, I don't know about all that.
He'll box his ears also. If he just keep attacking him, I think there's going to be a problem with Usyk. That's why I don't understand what Anthony Joshua was thinking. Now, why are you trying to outbox this man? I thought he was just going to jump on him.
Bro, I think Anthony Joshua punch drunk, bro. I think that's for real.
Well, he's chinny. He's not, let's say punch drunk. He's always been chinny. If you touch him good, you can hurt him.
Yeah, well, it's over.
But it's just like most UK fighters. Most UK fighters are chinny. And I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying most of them are chinny. Like Lennox Lewis was a little chinny. If you touch him right, you can hurt him.
Tony, what you talking about? I want to read this article real quick. There are quotes directly from the WBC and Vada saying that there was false positives in tests for steroids for El Rey and Vargas. Oh, okay. I mean, okay. I guess. Just post a link in the chat, and anybody who wants to read it can. But AJ gonna destroy Usyk. Y'all gonna see. Nah, I got him getting stopped, Piro. I got him getting stopped.
Yeah, I think
AJ gets stopped this time.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be a closer fight this time.
You think it's gonna be a closer fight, Mix?
I think it'll be a closer fight. Yeah.
I do.
AJ got to show me something, man. I didn't like what I saw last fight.
I think AJ just got to use his size, and I think even though Robert Garcia has a lot of technical flaws, I think one thing he will teach him to do is be more physical. So,
do you think walking forward into a master counterpuncher is the best strategy.
If he can get him in the corner,
maybe
or
more
against the ropes.
clinching,
Well,
more weight.
yeah, put his weight on him. But the
Yeah.
thing is, he can't jab at his face.
1-2
He's got to
clinch.
jab at it.
1-2 clinch inside.
For Joshua, he's got to jab at his throat and jab at his chest because you're gonna always hit something. You jab at his head, it's not gonna be there for you. So jab is something that's not gonna move. Just touch it.
What if Joshua just peekaboos it and just walks him down?
Please, that boy ain't got no head movement for the peekaboo.
Yeah, he don't. You right about that.
Please,
that's not gonna. I think it's a little too late in Joshua's career for him to learn the peekaboo style.
That's why they kept him away from Wilder.
Yeah,
that's exactly why they kept him away from Wilder.
Because I knew Wilder was going to destroy him in 2 rounds or less. I've always said Wilder was going to destroy Joshua in 2 rounds or less.
Oh, yeah. How y'all feel about Derek Chisora calling out Wilder?
I mean, if he wants a payday and a free nap, let's give it to him.
One round fight. I don't care how many times Fury beats Wilder, but that's a 1 round fight between Chisora and Wilder.
That's all about a money bag right there.
I don't want
1 round.
Chisora,
1 round fight.
They'll get paid.
I don't want to see Doughboy go out like that personally.
Man, Wilder stretches him in the first round. I'll put any amount of money on that.
Man, that man want to go out on his back like that. Let him go out on his back.
I think it'd be cool for Wilder to go there and beat up some of those UK heavyweights.
Yeah. But there's some people online actually think Chisora has a chance. I'm like, come on, man.
Never. That fight. Never.
No way. He doesn't have a chance, man. He does not have a chance.
Now, if Wilder want to kill Dillian White, I'll sign up for that because he told me.
Dillian White, Joe Joyce,
and then
none of those guys not named Fury is beating Wilder. That goes with Joe Joyce, Chisora, White. None of them guys is beating Wilder. He stretches all of them.
Do you think Wilder can beat Ruiz?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I
name ain't Fury. If you name it, so there was a movie that came out in the summer of 2001, right? And in this movie, there's a scene where guys were lined up. It's like 6 guys were lined up in a park, right? And the 2 friends just went down the line, just smacking the shit out of all of them, just knocking them out. Movie I'm talking about is Baby Boy, right?
Yeah.
That's Deontay Wilder and the rest of the heavyweight division right now, right? Outside of Tyson Fury, because we saw what happened.
You don't believe Ruiz will give him some work?
No.
He slept.
Ruiz is too easy to hit, and Wilder only takes 1 punch.
He getting slept.
Wilder's really that guy where a punch's chance means a lot to him. Like when you say some guy,
every man that was in the ring with Deontay Wilder touched earth.
Exactly.
Yeah, but what you not taking
Fury got up. Now Fury got up
4 times.
And even 4 times. Vladimir Klitschko couldn't touch Fury, and Wilder knocked him down 4 times.
But we don't know what Fury just took out of Wilder either, though. Wilder got his ass whooped. Right. He got
right. Those 3 fights took a lot out of Fury too. That's why Fury retired.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But at the same time,
I can't tell. I mean, granted, he was fighting Dillian White, but shit.
But at the same time,
White been knocked out by who was it? Pulev.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, he was knocked out by Pulev by 1 punch. Come on, man.
Wind. I mean, like.
At the same time, no other fighter is 6'9", 260. So Wilder doesn't have to worry about that.
300.
Oh, 300? Okay.
300.
It's even worse.
The third fight, Fury weighed in at 277, bro.
Okay. So no other fighter is that. No other fighter is 6'9", 280. No other fighter is that. So he doesn't have to worry about that.
And to Tony's point,
I think y'all
Big Baby Anderson is too green right now. He's too green.
On Ruiz, man.
But what
about what's his name, Herkovich? Nobody wants to fight that guy for some reason.
Shit, I think that's what Wilder should come back and fight.
Nah,
Herb got dunked by like
he got an
3-4 people
eliminator
for a
coming up.
man.
He's in that sweepstakes to get a title shot. So nobody's gonna chance their shot at a title, especially this late in the game, man. With you got Slow Joe, you got Hergovich, and you got who else?
Hunter.
Michael Hunter. So even with Slow Joe, bro, like it's crazy. He throws the slowest fucking punches, but they always seem to connect. Daniel Dubois could beat Wilder, maybe in checkers.
You crazy. You crazy.
Or Madden or some shit. But
Dubois' eyes
gloves under the lights, he getting slept.
Dubois is getting stretched early.
Slept. Out of here. Gonzo.
Slept.
Yeah, Dubois. Any of them old guys is getting slept easy.
Dubois ain't old.
You get Dubois
ain't old.
Hell yeah.
Who else you want to throw in there? Kalnaki will probably be the guy. I mean, because they treating Kalnaki like the heavyweight Gamboa. You know what I mean?
The dude that beat him is good too.
He fought one more time. Dominic Brazil fought one more time.
Yeah, he fought on that Don King pay-per-view. That was the
he just fought again? Because I hadn't seen him fight.
No. I'm saying that the last pay-per-view with Don King joined that he did. That's the last time he had fought.
I hadn't seen him fight
lost that fight, didn't he?
Yeah.
I hadn't seen Brazil fight since he lost to Otto Wallin.
Oh yeah, he got his ass.
Wallin's a good fighter though. He gave Fury all he can handle though. He's a pretty good fighter.
Yeah, they should have called that fight against Fury too, man, because he split.
He was cut. He was cut pretty bad.
Fury with a whole vagina on his forehead. So
hey man, trans lives matter.
Yeah, but it is what it is. It didn't. So now we're here. But matter of fact, where is he?
Hey, we live in a time where you can put a pussy anywhere you want in your body and no one can tell you shit. So if you want to put one on his eye, that's his America, right?
Come on, Max, man. Don't do this, man.
All inclusive.
How y'all feel about that Frank Sanchez kid? I like him too.
I like him. He's cool.
He's all right, but who's he fighting right now? I mean, I know you bring him along slow. I understand that. I understand that he's green right now, but in a few years he'll probably rule the division.
He's probably not even top 10.
Yeah, just give him some time.
Heavyweight division has actually got some good fights in there because that one dude Hellenius is on a little streak right now too.
Oh, you talking about Robert Hellenius?
Yeah,
the big I forgot the big Viking. That's who you talking about. I think he like
some
shit. Yeah.
Yo, speaking of up and coming guys, this is not a heavyweight. What y'all think about Muhammad Ali's grandson, man? I personally think he's garbage. What y'all think about
trash. Nico trash.
I think he's horrible, man.
But the little dude they call Ali Rivera, that dude's cool.
I'm about to say we talking about Lazarza Ali, Michelle Rivera, or we talking about Nico Walsh?
I'm talking about Nico Walsh.
Oh, I mean, he's a project. He's green. He green as a blade of grass. Yeah. He's a project. Nobody's gonna touch that. I said nobody's gonna touch that kid until he's 25-0.
That is not Ali's grandson. If his last name was Walsh.
That's his grandson. He just looked like his grandson.
Yeah. His mom married a white man. So yeah, that's actually his grandson.
Yeah. So it is what it is. But he's a project, man. He's coming along nice. I wish he would have stayed with Sugar Hill because Sugar Hill had him improving. But
he looked good in his last fight. He looked good in his last fight. I give him that much. He did improve a little bit. But maybe it was his opponent. Maybe it was just the opponent he fought.
Yeah, but Max, the difference is because you tried to throw that little Jake Paul shit in there. I heard
I knew Max was doing.
Max, I heard that. But the difference is we know, we see it. We see it.
Hey, line it up. Line it up. Jake Paul, Nico Ali Walsh. Let's get it.
We see the play with Nico Ali, bro. With Nico Ali Walsh. We see the shit. We know he's nowhere near ready to fight any type of competition, right? And he's also not fighting on pay-per-view and being called a pay-per-view star. We see that he's a project. He's a prospect project is what I'm trying to get out.
Yeah, that's nice. Line it up.
Hey, Max,
you always want Jake Paul to fight guys 40, 30, 40 pounds lighter.
Max, you had Jake Paul against the Fury boy. You had.
Okay, that's why I'm mad we didn't see that. But
I think Fury could probably get it if he boxes, but I'm still gonna go for Jake Paul. I hope he just sleeps him. Because Tyron Woodley was winning that fight until he fucking wasn't.
Man, Jake Paul probably called. He probably called the government on Fury.
Question: There's a guy named Mac Truck. Look him up. He just fought.
Mac Truck's hard, Eddie.
Yeah, he's really good.
Hey, Mac Truck too raw for him. He too raw. He ain't commercial. He ain't too raw for him. He ain't gonna go for that bull crap. I would tell you, Jake Paul, I like him, and what he's doing, but all these clauses he put on these fighters to make the fight with him, it's ridiculous, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. He got the money though. He's the A-star.
They're gonna take the check. A lot of these guys who Jake Paul will fight, they ain't never seen.
Bro, that Tommy Fury one, he agreed to everything against Tommy. He agreed to get tested from VADA. He agreed to everything Tommy Fury wanted. So no, just opposite.
But we knew Tommy Fury couldn't get in the country though. Like,
yeah, Jake Paul probably called the government.
Jake Paul probably called the government. I couldn't think of his name. It's Javalov. That's another guy. That's another good young heavyweight. But go ahead.
But dude, I'm not sure about Hakeem Rockman making weight though. That's my only thing I'm thinking about, man. I don't know if he can make that weight comfortable.
Yeah, you hear all the charges he's facing if he don't make weight. If he's a quarter pound over, he got a lot to pay out.
But that's what I'm thinking about. I said comfortable, make it comfortably though. That's what I'm saying.
He got to maintain it. Though. He can't just make it. He got to maintain it.
Oh yeah,
he put Amanda Serrano on that undercard too. That's why she didn't take the Katie Taylor fight.
Yeah, nah, man. She got to take that Katie Taylor fight, man. Screw that undercard, man. I'm disappointed in that.
That sounded like she didn't want no smoke. That sounded like she didn't want no smoke.
Nah, it's that bag, DJ. It's that bag.
Man, forget that bag, man. You got to get back. You forget that bag. You got to get some get back.
Then you gonna go get the bag again
Taylor,
in the rematch.
Hop your ass back in there. Same shit we saying about Canelo. Like we wanted Katie Taylor. That was a close fight, but that was actually a close fight though.
Yeah, I think Taylor won it. I don't think it's a bad decision.
It was a good fight.
I think that's the second fight.
It was the greatest women's boxing fight I've ever seen in my life.
And that's the second fight I've seen Katie Taylor lose that they gave her the win in. Second one.
I think that Serrano lost this more than Katie Taylor won it because he had her stop in the 5th round and she let off the gas in the second half of the fight. That was Serrano's fault.
And
that was her fault.
Serrano winning that fight.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. It could win either way, but I think Serrano lost the fight more than Katie Taylor won it. Yeah. Huh? So what?
Out on her feet.
Yes, she did. She had out on feet in the 5th round, but then she let off the gas, though. That was Serrano's fault. She let off the gas in the second half of the fight. Now, I don't have a problem anybody having Serrano winning the fight.
I'm not saying Katie. I'm not saying for stuff after getting hurt. But I think she got the brakes beat off her so bad in that first half. I didn't think she did that much ahead.
Yeah.
Because Toronto, she let off the gas, but she still had a couple of rounds toward the end.
Yeah.
So
but she just kept stalking, and she was getting. And Katie Taylor used the amateur side. She was just peck, get out the way, peck, get away. But these are landing punches, though. These are blows that count. You got to score for. And Serrano just kept stalking, wasn't landing anything in the second half of the fight. And like I said, I don't have a problem.
Landed the harder shots too. Like we saw her buzz Amanda Serrano a couple times in that fight.
A couple times. But I don't have a problem with anybody having Serrano win the fight.
They hurt each other, but Serrano didn't get hurt near as much as
She had an out on her feet.
She outclassed Taylor so bad in the first half of that fight, man. It made it look like.
And if they had 3-minute rounds, Katie Taylor gets stopped. If that 5th round is a 3-minute round, she stops.
And Katie adjusted like true champs do.
Yeah, she adjusted. Yeah, no problem with it.
The greatest fighters of all time adjust mid-fight.
Yeah, it's the greatest fight, but
That's the greatest women's fight I've ever seen, bro. And I
agree.
Clarissa's still my GOAT, but like that's the greatest fight between two
that
women.
is. And I knew that was going to be a great fight.
I mean, shit, Clarissa ain't had a lot of close fights.
Yeah, Clarissa been watching everybody. She probably only lost maybe 3 rounds her whole career.
Shit, there ain't nobody over there.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why like Mayweather kind of don't have that many great fights either. Like back and forth.
She's beat. Clarissa's beat a lot of good girls because you got to think what the girls doing after. Because what's her name? Gabriel's. Gabriel's she's a heavyweight champ now, and Clarissa Shields beat her at middleweight.
Yeah, Gabriel's is a champ. I think like 175.
Yeah, 175 and heavyweight.
You look at Franchise Cruz DeJean. She's
she's a unified champ. She's an undisputed champ.
Undisputed at 168.
Undisputed, yeah. Undisputed 168. He's the undisputed champ.
Who else, man?
So you got to look at what the girls is doing after they face her.
Who else is a champ? You look at Christina Hammer.
Yeah, she's a champ now.
She won another belt.
Oh, okay.
She is ass though. Like this is what I'm saying though. She's ass though.
No, Christina Hammer, she's a decent fighter. She's not great, but she's a decent fighter though.
Yeah, but to your point though, like you're saying, look at what these girls did after the fight. Like, but she's ass.
3 of them fighters we named ended up being champions again.
Yeah, those are saying.
But who they fighting though? Like this women's boxing. Who's over there?
Yeah, but they are ruling that like Franchise Cruz is the undisputed champ. She's ruling her division. Even though because basically women's boxing is basically wide open every division. There's only like 1 or 2 top fighters, and then there's everybody else. But these women are ruling their divisions. That after Clarissa Shields beats them, they move up and end up ruling their division.
Yeah, because it's only one dog.
Yeah, it's got to count for something, though. It's got to count for something.
It's the thing about this, right? The only reason Savannah Marshall even has a belt, she won that vacant belt because Clarissa had to vacate that belt to move down to 154 and fight for undisputed there.
Yeah, but don't she have a win over the GOAT though? Didn't she beat her?
Yeah, she beat her when she was 16 in the Olympic, in the amateurs in the World Championships. It was in the amateurs at the World Championships in London in 2012 before the Olympics. So it is what it is, man. Clarissa was a child. She was like 16.
Yeah, but do you know that fight is nowhere online?
She's built her whole career off of that.
DJ, you can't find that fight anywhere online.
What that
the Clarissa Shields Marshall amateur fight.
Because Clarissa said something about it at the press conference last week. She was like, I was scoring, 30, 40 points every fight. Then all of a sudden, when I fight you, I can only get 8 points. Man, come on.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a controversial decision on that fight. I've heard some folks that were interviewed in the past saying that Clarissa should have got the victory in that fight.
Yeah, but it's one of those fights that you can't find, like Kovalev versus Boone. You cannot find that fight online anywhere.
Right.
That was a fight Boone dropped Kovalev because Boone also dropped Andre Ward as well. But you cannot find that fight Kovalev versus Boone anywhere online.
Wait, did he really? He dropped
Yeah,
Ward?
he did. Yeah, he dropped Ward too. Yeah.
I thought Kovalev was the only one to drop.
Nah, Boone could punch, man. Boone dropped Ward too.
Puro, what you got going on talking about all these guys? Oh man, all ducks. We're gonna see, man. But either way, whoever loses this match with Triple G and Canelo, I think the loser retires.
Yeah. Well, but this is a cash out fight for Triple G. You know that.
Yeah, Canelo ain't going nowhere. He got hundreds of millions to still make.
He done made hundreds of millions too.
And $1 million is a lot of pesos.
Right.
Facts.
No offense.
Let me see. I agree. I agree, except for Boo Boo.
I don't know who else he has.
The Caleb and David Benavidez fight needs to happen. Those guys do need to fight each other because, they haven't fought each other. You're right, and Johnnebeck, as a matter of fact, Jared Hancock. I'm sorry, I'm snowballing here, but the WBO is about to order that fight with Johnnebeck and Andre. But Andre was moving up in weight. Unfortunately, that fight got canceled after he got injured. So now he's in a defend or vacate situation, where either he's gonna have to fight Johnnebeck or vacate his belt. So we'll see what happens. But ain't nobody ducking nobody with 11 fights. I really wish people would quit saying that shit. Like, let's stop acting like this man who's been trying to get a fight with Triple G. He was trying to get his fight with Triple G half his career. He was trying to get a fight with Canelo half his career. He was trying to fight Jamal Charlo. Those guys weren't fighting, but oh no, the Vontae Johnnebeck with 11 fights. I'm terrified of him. Man, come on, dog. Let's stop doing that shit, man. Like Johnnebeck, when he beats Johnnebeck, because I think he will beat Johnnebeck. When he beats Johnnebeck with 11, I don't want to hear, oh, Johnnebeck only had 11 fights.
That's what's going to happen.
I don't want to hear that shit because everybody's saying Boo Boo was ducking him. So, yeah, I want David Benavidez and Caleb playing. Like I said, man,
who you
ain't
calling?
No way another man gonna call me sweet cheeks and I not see about it.
Who you calling in that?
Who I got in that fight? I got David Benavidez in that fight. I got David Benavidez against Caleb Plant. I got him stopping him late, like 11th round, because past like the 9th round, Caleb Plant gets tired.
Yeah.
I've seen him gas out in at least 3 of his fights past the 9th round. So I'll have David Benavidez stopping him late, man.
God, that's the wrong dude to gas against.
Yeah, man, I don't disagree with anything you just said at all. That was my prediction as well. I got Benavidez stopping him.
Damn.
I think Plant will have some success early.
That's the wrong dude to get tired against.
Yeah, man. Where did Max go? Max sleep? Is he sleep up here? Hold on, I think I can wake him up. Jake Paul.
No, don't do that, man. No, don't do that.
I think Max that went to sleep on it. Let me see what Tony got. Do you think Jake Paul is giving? Do you guys think Jake Paul is giving his fans, making them think he could actually beat Hakeem Rahman Jr. by releasing the footage that makes him look good against? Man, it's sparring, dog. I say this all the time, man. It's sparring. Like I've never sparred before, but I've been an athlete in practice, and every day ain't your fucking day.
Facts.
So it's just it comes down to this, right? It comes down to this. We've heard stories about Errol Spence getting beat up in sparring. We've heard stories about Bud getting dropped in sparring. We've heard stories about
Whoa.
Yeah. I'll come back to that. Hold on, I'll come back to that.
All right.
We've heard stories about Mayweather getting beat up in sparring. We've heard stories about Tank Davis getting beat up in sparring. Like, sparring is sparring. Like, a lot of guys look great in the gym, but it doesn't translate when you're out there. The fight looks different when you're out there under the lights with 8-ounce gloves on and no headgear. When you're in the gym in your comfort zone with gloves you've worn every day, with 14, 16-ounce gloves on with headgear, like, you're going to take some chances you probably won't take in a real fight. So you're going to do some shit, or you're going to fight a way that you probably won't fight in a real fight. So I take sparring stories with a grain of salt, because I'm not real big on sparring stories. All right, whatever. He whooped his ass in sparring. Cool.
DJ,
what's up?
Who said anything about Earl getting beat up in sparring? I've never heard that, ever. Who said, what's the rumor about Earl getting beat up in sparring?
I mean, shit. The rumor is that's what happened to his fucking eye. He got
a torn retina.
Right. That's how his torn retina happened. He was getting his ass beat in sparring. You listen to people who say this shit. That's what happened. Like, I wasn't there, so I don't know. That's the narrative going out. But even Errol has said himself, like, I done got beat up in sparring before. Shit.
Well, I know.
I mean, you hear fighters say that sparring.
Yeah.
You hear fighters say sparring to spar because you're not necessarily going in there to go to go fight like you're doing a box, like you're doing an actual fight. Some fighters are actually going in there just to get some work in, work on reaction time, work on head movement, work on footwork. Like is you sparring to get timing down, to get your eyes down. You know what I mean? So it's
yeah, but we've seen the fights that happen in sparring though, like Tank and Devin, or Devin and Shakur, like that. There was nothing about those was fights. You know what I'm saying?
They still, you gotta remember, man. It's still in sparring. There's no record keeping. There's no sanctions. There's no money. And a lot of times, like DJ was saying, these guys are working on certain things they normally wouldn't work on in the ring. They're trying to fine tune in the gym, and then take that fine tuning to the ring. So you can't really put all your eggs in one basket in a sparring match, because guys perform differently under the lights when it counts. And you don't know if a guy's working on a particular thing. Ali used to allow himself to get beat on all the time. But when he went to the ring, he handled them.
Yeah. Right.
So DJ, what's up with this thing about Bud getting dropped though?
Now, I mean, now listen. I'm gonna say
I wasn't there.
So
I never heard it before.
Like Brian Norman Jr., who was a 140 pounder, right? Who, by all intents and purposes, is being blackballed right now because he allegedly beat up Tank while the Showtime cameras was there. While the Showtime All Access cameras was there for him and Barrios, Brian Norman Jr. beat up Tank. This is why he ain't getting no fights right now. Brian Norman Jr. is also the guy who allegedly dropped Bud twice in his preparations for Sean Porter down here in Atlanta. He Bud came down to Atlanta to get some work, and he fought Brian Norman Jr. and Brian Norman Jr. dropped him twice, according to people who I done talked to who's at the gym.
So it's true. It's true.
So, and this is before Bud was supposed to fight Sean Porter.
Yeah, but Bud ain't shit though. Like I ain't surprised Bud.
So
no, Bud's a good fighter, man. He's a good fighter.
Bud
I like Bud.
Y'all gotta realize
hear that,
also,
and then you go into these fights, right? And these guys are still performing. A lot of these guys are still undefeated.
A lot of times when two people go to the ring to spar, one might be thinking that they ain't getting ready to turn up. You know, they're going to go ahead and spar. The other one might be coming to turn up because he want to show and prove to others that he is worthy of being in the ring with that person.
Yeah.
So they may not have discussed with one another how they going to spar. I mean,
that translates.
That's not normally how it works. So
that translates to you getting dropped twice.
Man, you think it's gonna happen under the lights, man? It ain't happen. I mean, Bud is undefeated at the end of the day. Everybody he's boxed and
Bud ain't fought nobody, man.
It don't matter. It don't matter. They're men. It don't matter.
Bud got some good fights, man.
Bud ain't fought nobody.
Fighters, and he don't knock them all out. He don't stop all of them. No matter how you slice it, still come up peanuts, regardless. They professionals. They get paid for it, and they get in the ring, so they somebody.
But yeah, man, that's how I look at it with sparring stories, dog. I just, the gym wars, as I call it.
You a Bud fan?
You hear it all the time. You hear it all the time in MMA. Like, this guy is crazy in the gym, but you look at his resume and he on like a 4-fight losing streak.
Hey, you remember that what's his name? Dan Cormier and the guy, I forgot the guy's name, but the guy that was working at Starbucks or whatever, talking about how he used to handle Daniel Cormier in sparring.
Oh, you talking about Pat Cummins. You talking about Pat Cummins.
And then he stopped him in one round.
Right. Yeah, Pat Cummins said, yeah, remember when we was on the USA wrestling team together and I made you cry and he stopped him cry. Daniel Cormier was like, dude.
Yeah, did he push him? Did he after he stopped him? Did he push him? Dude, that was crazy, man.
He goes in there and stops him in the first round. I remember that shit. But there was a fighter by the name of Brandon Ruckus Thatch, right? I think he was fighting out of Colorado. At the time, he was like 11-0. I think I want to say 11-0, something like that, or 11-1. And everybody was raving about this guy. He had had one fight in the UFC and stopped the guy. And everybody was raving about Brandon Thatch. He's a 6'3", 6'4" welterweight, right? Weighing 170 pounds. Supposed to be this man. He's a killer in the gym. You know, he's the one guy who guys don't want to go in there with. You go look at his resume right now. Go look at his resume. I promise you, he's like a 4 or 5 fight losing streak.
Same thing they did with Brandon Vera. You remember Brandon Vera?
Oh, no, Brandon Vera was nice though. He was nice, but he ran into John Jones. He ran into some guy named Jonathan Jones. I want to know what happened to that kid.
Well, he ran into a string of dudes. Like he
started running into them killers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he's still a heavyweight champion over in ONE FC over in Asia.
Hey, but like I was saying earlier, though, Bud ain't fought nobody.
Man, Bud's a good fighter, man. Come on, Bud's a good fighter.
Tell the truth.
God damn.
Bud's a good fighter, man.
It sound like you might not have been in the gym sparring before, my man.
Man, Bud's a good fighter. I can't take the credit for him.
I know for a fact it's been plenty of times I've been in the gym sparring when I was boxing myself, and one day I might be turned on the guy I'm normally boxing and sparring all the time. And
I ain't talking about sparring, no, brother.
One day he whooped me, one day I whooped him. What's what we were talking about?
No, that ain't what I'm. No,
Jared Hancock, I like Robeisy Ramirez.
That ain't what I'm talking about.
I wasn't surprised when he knocked out Nova.
You want to discount the man record about who he fought, but
yeah.
at the end of he's fighting professional for money. So at the end of the day, they full-grown men. So it don't matter what their records are, what you like about them. It speaks for itself.
Bud did unify 140 though. You gotta give him credit. Even if you don't respect his opponents, he unified. I mean, he was undisputed at 140.
Yeah, I respect
it takes a lot. It takes a lot to be undisputed at a weight class. I mean, he cleaned the division out.
I respect that. I actually respect Bud jumping up because there was no comp for him at 140. But like, probably. But the thing, I don't know, man.
It's amazing how fans want to tell a fighter if they have fought anybody or not when these guys have made Hall of Fame accomplishments. This man don't have to fight another fight in his life if he don't want to. He still goes to the Hall of Fame because of the body of work that he already done.
Bullshit, Cinto. He got to fight EJ.
No. He's already Hall of Fame.
Nah, bullshit.
Know that. We want to fight EJ, but
we
EJ
respect
don't
what he's
deserve
done
whether
or
or not he
whatever.
goes to
He has a Hall of Fame resume, but fuck that. He got to fight EJ.
Yo,
he definitely going to Hall of Fame regardless.
Yeah, you know who else went into the Hall of Fame? What's that? Joe Calzaghe. He another one. Ain't fought nobody.
He should have. He retired undefeated.
Not only that, Joe Calzaghe.
He went undefeated and he got Joe names on his belt.
When Joe Calzaghe beat
prom.
Nah, he beat Jeff Lacey. Nobody.
When he beat Hook Lacey, that's when everybody started paying attention.
Yeah, because nobody gave. He was an underdog.
That wasn't until he was what, 34-0, something like that, 33, 34-0.
But nobody gave him a chance.
Left Hook Lacey was the guy.
Yeah, nobody gave him a chance.
Lacey was the guy, man.
He was the guy. I think it was me and one other guy on a boxing website. We were the only two to pick him over Lacey.
They didn't give him the Hall of Fame. He earned it.
Of course he earned it. Of course he earned it. But I'm saying though,
and even though he beat Hopkins when he was over.
Hey, look for Robeisy Ramirez to get a title shot against the winner of Joette Gonzalez and whoever he's fighting this weekend.
What do you mean? Ho. What do you mean? I'm talking nonsense. What do you mean?
Y'all go ahead.
Your boxing now sound like go back about 15 years. You talking nonsense right now if you don't think Calzaghe earned the Hall of Fame.
I didn't say he didn't earn the Hall of Fame. You taking my words and spinning. That's not what I said.
You didn't have to say it. You said it condescending. You said Joe Calzaghe made it to the Hall of Fame. Like he didn't earn it. He earned it.
He did earn it. That's by me saying he made it to the Hall of Fame. Obviously, I'm admitting that he earned
him up like he didn't do nothing.
Because he's not. Because he's not. Okay, I did because
Okay,
who'd he
then what do you
fight?
think I'm talking about? It don't
Who'd he
matter. He
fight?
earned it. He beat the man that was the man at
Yo,
the time,
DJ, can
and
you
he retired
translate for me?
undefeated.
DJ,
He got
can you translate for me?
dude. I hear fine. I hear real
Okay,
fine, real
yeah,
well.
but all right. So let me repeat
We
myself
don't
then.
need no translation. You
So
saying what you
okay then,
saying is
cool.
recorded,
So let me
and it's
repeat
on recorded,
myself.
and it's on recorded.
That's fine. There's a reason we look at fighters
No,
like,
you say you.
all
Don't
right,
say everybody else, because you talk a lot
bro.
of
Why
stuff.
you trying to
Cause
tell me what I need to say?
because I heard what you said, bro. You talking about sparring, and then the man ain't fought nobody. Oh, man, that's nonsense, man. Y'all, if you are you a real boxing fan or are you a fighter fan? There's a difference.
Am I what?
I'm a fan of the sport first, then the fighters. So which one are you?
I'm a fan of the sport. I'm a fan of combat
No,
sports.
I don't sound like you sitting up here being too overly
You
biased.
just asked me a question. I just
You
answered
sound like
you.
the same
Yo,
kind of fan that
let me
desires a certain sport.
DJ. Let me ask you a question. DJ, are you snoring or are you here? Oh, okay. DJ.
I think that's Max snoring.
Oh, I'm just saying, like, the fact that you're sitting here trying to act like we don't, like, fighters don't deserve more respect for their road, for the road that they took is ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous.
It sounds like you were more saying that to me.
Joel and Dogboy are not champions. I know Joel and Dogboy are not champions, but Navarrete
You
is
discount
possibly
what
about to move up after his next
Terrence
fight.
Crawford has done
So
in his career. I mean, dude, it ain't too many. He's one of the few 4-belt period undisputed fighters.
Yeah, I understand that.
It ain't even 10 people on that list.
I understand that.
He was probably the third or fourth one to do that.
I understand that.
But he ain't fought nobody. That's what you were saying.
Oh, so how much respect?
Real,
so how much?
Man,
so how much respect we put?
Just get a sport of boxing more respect. Is what I'm saying to you. Because
How much respect we giving Charles Martin for his for him being a one-time champion? How much respect he get?
As you just gave him just now. Nothing. He ain't getting no respect. He don't have no Hall of Fame numbers. He ain't done nothing to go to Hall of Fame. He sold his belt to the man over there over in England.
But my point's proven though.
Now your point ain't proven. Everybody
My
know
point
Charles
is
Martin
proven.
everybody know Charles Martin got a washed up career, bro. You ain't saying nothing. You saying a whole lot of something, ain't saying nothing. That's what you doing.
I guess. There's a reason there's a reason John Jones is arguably the greatest UFC fighter ever. Why? Because he dominated for decades.
Well, guess what? We ain't talking about
cleared
UFC,
everybody out.
MMA, none of that. We talking about BOXING.
There's another
we
reason.
Talking about
BOXING. There's another reason why people. Yo, bro, I know you older than me.
We talk
I know
about
you older than me.
BOXING. It don't
Why
matter
are
how
you
old I
repeating
am.
yourself?
Because
act
you
your
act like you
age,
can't
fool.
hear. You act like you can't hear. I think you need to get the wax out.
Act your age, fool.
Then you got a woman on your icon up there.
That's my daughter.
What kind of sucker are you?
That's my daughter.
Oh, okay, my bad. I didn't know.
Okay,
then. 4 years dry and a female. That's what I'm saying. But look at you sound like a real biased fan to me. That's what them UK fans or that called
I am biased. I am biased.
Okay, you the kind of fan.
I am biased. I am biased.
Those UK fans call people like you fanboys.
I am biased. That's why I'm rooting for Broner, and I know he's probably going to lose. I'm rooting for Broner, and I know he's probably going to lose.
It's all right for you to choose whatever fighter you want. I don't have a problem with that. But don't slight the sport of boxing.
I'm not slighting anything. In your opinion.
You don't realize you slighted, but you did. But
anyway,
I gotta get a load out.
Please do.
Hey, everybody left. Yeah, it's about, matter of fact, it's about my, man, I done went over time, man. I normally try to be at the gym at 5 o'clock and I ain't even hit the shower yet. Yeah, I'm about to hit the shower, fellas, man. I got to go to the gym. I'm a little late today. Ain't gonna be able to make it at 5, so I get there about 5:30. Yo, DJ. What's the name? Wet. I can't see that name. Hold on. Let's
Nah,
see
it's
this
all
phone.
good, bro. Appreciate you. Till next time.
What's the name? I can't see. Hold on, this phone. Oh, I see it. 4 years dry.
Yeah, 4 years dry.
4 years dry. Centos Max. DJ. I'm out, man. I gotta go hit the shower and hit the gym. You know what I'm saying? Go and hit this bike, lift these weights, and prepare for my afternoon of playing ball. All right. Peace, fellas.
All right, bro.
Yep.
Somebody snoring. I think Max is snoring. DJ. I think Maximilian don't I think he don't kiss the pillow, man. All right, I'm out.
How'd it go? Hold on, let me check backstage. What's going on? Jared Hancock. It's hard to say. It's hard to say who Gary Russell should fight next. It's hard to say who Gary Russell should fight next at 126. Personally, I wouldn't mind seeing him get a rematch against Maxey now, but you know, I want him to get fully healthy first, and then we'll see what happens, man. But him and his family been going through it. Like, that's why I'm gonna be interested to see what Gary Antoine looks like when he comes back at the end of the month. But well, since everybody's gone, man, I want to thank everybody for coming through tonight. Jared Hancock, my guy Best Pugilist, my guy Puro, Jose, thank you for coming through. Who else came through tonight, man? Tony Manzano, thank you for coming through as always. My guy Santos was in the chat earlier. Who else? SF City Slicker, thank you for coming through. Picasso, you know you family, my boy. Thank you for coming through. Box fans, thank y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for coming through, man, with another great show. And yeah, man, thank y'all for coming through and talking that boxing talk with us. And we'll see y'all tomorrow, same time, same channel. Kyle's gonna go live throughout the day, give y'all his car chronicling his day and getting some good interviews in. So, you know, y'all just stay tuned. Big things coming for the channel, man. We trying to build the brand over here, but y'all take care tonight.
Got the roots, he let the beats build, bitch, and we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section, cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it G, always be the same me. While I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No.